was staying up on the west side, turning on my days into nights. I was waiting up on the west side, waiting for your call, but you had someone else in mind. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. Was that just enough to get you through? Breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. You were playing me the whole time, telling all your lies to both sides. You were playing me the whole time. No one there to break my fall. Blink of an eye and now you're not mine. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah. Was that just enough to get you through? Breaking my heart, I was a fool for you. All I had was love for ya, yeah, yeah.
He only likes her because she's old. She's probably like 25!
Oh, hi.
Hello, hello, hello. It's technically Monday already. Holy fucking shit. Hi. Welcome. I probably sound the same as I did last stream. Just dude, happy Girbeagly Day. Thank you. Every day is my day here, Emihana.
He only likes
You're
her
absolutely
because
right.
she's old. She's probably
Sure, what's up? Hello, hi.
Hi.
Jane,
Hello,
4 freaking years. Good lord. Thank you so much for 4 years worth of support, plus everything else you've done over those years. Thank you so much. Nerdy, thank you for the 32. Holy crap, some big-ass numbers. Some big, like, vets of the community here. Hello. Hi. I did not want to go live this late, but we were having, like, a really nice Father's Day with Morgan's dad, and we all kind of lost track of time. And then part of that was I forgot that I had to do a bunch of shit when I got home. One of the things, some of you might have seen this already over on Twitter, but I will give everyone a general update. I got my new microphone in the mail. Saturday, I got my new microphone. I was really fucking stoked about it. Really, really happy. For those wondering which mic I got the blue microphone mouse, which is like a $1,300 microphone. It came fucking broken. It was not in working condition. It was when it first got out of the box, kind of. But the issue with it is inside every microphone, inside like the like the part with all the holes on it is called like a basket or a grill, depending on the terminology that you're up to date with microphones. Inside that is something called a capsule, which is made up of a little membrane and a little what's called a plate. And those are supposed to basically be the thing that vibrates, that then sends the electric signal through the microphone and determines its quality of sound, its auditory quality. So that was it was like somehow decoupled. It was like somehow like detached from where it was supposed to be seated inside of the basket, inside of the grill. So what happened was when I set it up upright, it sounded like a $1,300 mic. It sounded incredible. It sounded so fucking good. I was like, holy shit, I sound like God herself. Here's the thing. If you guys want to hear, let me put myself on camera. If you want to hear something funny about it, so it was awesome at first. It sounded so good. I did an audio test with it. And those of you who know this story already, this is the 9,000th time I've relayed this. But Mark is the one who recommended that I get this. Mark was like, last time I was in LA, Mark was like, you should get the Blue Mouse. It's going to be perfect for your voice. Very good for people with like bass to baritone voices. And it's going to be perfect for you. And I was like, fuck yeah, I will. And so I got it. You know, I dropped the $1,300 on it. I got paid by Konami. I got paid by like Xbox, all that shit. So I was like, it's in my budget. And even though like we're saving up for, LA and everything right now, this is something that would help me out a lot with my voice acting, my content creation, streaming, whatever. I ran a couple I ran a couple audio tests, and when I played it back, I looked at Morgan and I was like, holy shit, I sound like Mark. This mic, like, the whole idea of it is it pulls out the bottom end of your vocal range. So if you have bass in your voice, it like pulls those deeps out and puts them up front and center. It sounds like, hello. Like it's really deep and bassy and boomy and it sounded fucking awesome. I sounded like God. And then I tried to turn it a little bit because I was noticing that there were a lot of like pops and a lot of like weird. Do I have snippets? No. I didn't keep the snippets because I just thought that the mic would be good to go, Brian gonna sound like Corpse? Oh, I wish I could sound that good, right? turned it off axis a little bit. It's a voice actor voice actor and content creation tip. For those of you who do not have a good pop filter or don't want to use one of this quality, you should not have to use a pop filter with it. You should be able to, like, tweak the gain and everything and make it okay sounding. You can normally fix things just by turning it a little bit off kilter, a little bit off axis, so you're not speaking directly into the, like, great part of the mic. You're speaking across it, essentially. Very old technique. It's something that helps out a lot. So I tried that, and as soon as I turned it a little bit, which it wasn't like I forced it or anything. It's supposed to be designed to turn. I suddenly heard a little bit of a rattling inside of it. I heard a rattling inside the grill, and I went, uh-oh, that's not a noise that a $1,300 microphone should make. So I took my phone, and I used the flashlight, and I shined it through the back of it so that I could see all the way through the grill. And again, that little membrane, the capsule, as they call it, was out of its bracket and laying on its side. And I went, yeah, that's not a good thing. So I was like, can I use this? Is this going to be usable? Hit record again on Audition. Did a couple more vocal tests, and it sounded like this. It sounded like I was talking like this through the microphone. And I went, okay. So, the capsule is actually broken. Online guides said things like I could take the screws off the grill, open it up, mess with the capsule myself, reseat it. The issue with that is as soon as you open the grill, it goes out of warranty because you've tampered with the mic. It's been compromised. And I didn't want to do that and open it up and then also on top of it risk it if I had opened it up and reseated it and the capsule had been damaged by it being rattled around by the delivery people, then I would have voided the warranty for no reason and wouldn't have been able to get a refund or anything like that, and then be stuck with a completely broken microphone. Fortunately, the return policy on this microphone is really good. I was able to reach out to support. I just have to ship it back. They're going to credit me back the money that I spent on it. And then I should be able to just order a new one once I get the money back into my bank account. But it's going to take several weeks, which is a huge bummer because I actually planned on recording a brand new voice reel this week. But Jesus God, what a thing to stress me out today. So yeah, for that money, I sure as shit hope it's a good return. Yeah, exactly. Yo, what's up? Thank you so much, Falcon, for the 19 months. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you very, very much. Hope they ship you a new one. I don't think it's going to be very fast because this one took several weeks to get to me, but we'll just have to see. It just was such a bummer. I'm very sad that it happened. Here's the thing. I'm not throwing around the price of it because I'm like, I got to flex on my audience about how much I spent on this microphone. It was more of every time I want to make people know this was a very, very expensive piece of equipment that I agonized for months about buying. I could have bought this thing like 6 months ago. I probably could have bought it years ago. But the thing was I was nervous too, because I was like, this is a huge amount of money. What if it comes broken? No, that's silly. It can't. It won't do that. And it came broken. So, kind of bummed. Dumb that they don't just ship a new one out to you instead of making you rebuy it. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if they just had a one-to-one exchange policy, but I think part of it also is they probably want to make sure that the funds have settled. I don't know. There's probably some tax reason. Who knows? I don't know I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know why they have the policy that they have for the way to return it and replace it, but hopefully the new one is okay. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully, I'm not returning it in a state where, I didn't do anything to it. So, there shouldn't be any reason that they get it and they go, oh, we can't give you your full refund back or anything like that. We can stab them? No, they're fine. They're fine. They didn't do anything wrong on their end. I'm like pretty sure that it was 100% on the shipping. So what can you do? Because the whole thing about this microphone is it's so pricey because it's very delicate. It's very, 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 very like just high end. Very just. It's a good microphone, but you got to be careful with it, like any expensive equipment. But I agonized for months over buying this thing, and when I finally pulled the trigger, disaster struck. But, you know, we're using the Wave 3 again. This is the Elgato Wave 3. It's probably, honestly, one of the best USB mics on the market. I'd super, super recommend this one, in my opinion. So, yeah. I had the same issue with my 3080. I ended up getting a 1070. I had to go through this like 3-week process to get a refund, then order a 380 again. Yeah, 3080 again. Yeah, I think Storm, just with like limited supplies and stuff, that you know, there's, you know, like a lot of slowdown in shipping and manufacturing and stuff right now, just due to COVID and the state of the world and everything like that. There's shortages. I feel like it probably has something to do with that. I don't know. Again, I don't work for a company like this. I don't know. But it just is what it is. So UPS shaking the boxes like it's Christmas before delivering it. Yeah, I get so much sent to me from FedEx and UPS and like PR packages and things I paid for. And the number of things that arrive to our house just like absolutely demolished by like UPS or FedEx is unreal. I'm excited to hear it when you get the replacement. I'm excited to hear it more when I get the replacement, because when I was working, holy shit. Again, I listened back to my audio and I was just doing like silly, you know, vote like, hello, hi, this is the new Blue microphone mouse. This microphone is a very expensive piece of high-end equipment running through a Focusrite Scarlett Solo preamp. USB-C to USB-A converter into my... I was just like doing like stupid like vocal tests like that, like just thinking it was like dumb stuff, like in that voice. And I hit playback on it, and I was like, holy shit. And then I added all my post-processing effects and stuff to the voice clip, and I was like, holy shit. Like, it was fucking awesome. It was super, super cool. I was unbelievably like blown away by the quality of it. So whenever I get a working version of it, it will be good. I hope. It should be very, very, very good. If that does end up happening. So yeah. Just realized I got eaten alive at work today. Pray for my itchy leg. Oh, mosquito. Yeah, mosquito season's now because of all the humidity in the air and stuff. Put on mosquito spray. Do your thing. Lurk Ban, thank you for continuing your sub from Falcon. That's very kind of you. I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. Hello, everybody. I'm now Markiplier. Yeah, I mean, the plan is to take over Mark's spot eventually. You know, you guys know. I said we're going to become like the biggest community on the internet. We're going to become the most active. We're going to become the most fun. It's going to happen. Well, we're already the most fun. But, you know, the fucking funniest part, too, is when Mark and I were talking about the microphone back in October, I was like, yeah, no, this mic sounds great. And he was like, yeah, you know, people like us with, like, really deep voices, like, this is an awesome microphone. Like, you should enjoy it. Have a good time with it. Your pronoun extension isn't working right now? I don't know if anyone's is. What the hell? Why is it not working? Did it get, like, decoupled from my channel somehow? Huh, that's weird. Yeah, I can't see anybody's pronouns. That's sad. I wonder if that app itself is down, if the extension itself is down. I can check quick. Give me 1 second, chat. I don't want you to be without. I don't want you to be without that. Wait. Why is it? Oh, Twitch logged me out. Twitch API sometimes just logs me out of various extensions. Refresh. I'm going to refresh chat on my end, so I'm sorry if I lose some of your messages here. I ate everyone's pronouns out of the chat. Sorry. Happy Pride, everybody. Your pronouns have been eaten. Okay, I'm reloading. I can see you again. Let's go. All right. We can have our pronouns on here. Yeah, use the pronoun command. You should be able to add your pronouns, and then they'll appear for me and everyone else in chat who has the extension. There you go. Do not refer to me ever. So when we wished you happy birthday the other day, that was a bad thing. Anyway, end of the story is Mark was like, you should get this mic. It's perfect for people with voices like ours. And then he's using like a Neumann like TLM like 103 or something. He's not even using the Blue Mouse. And his voice would be incredible in the Blue Mouse, but he's using like a Neumann. I needed the stream after my Friday I had. Someone broke into my job and stole our entire register. Though funnily enough, they took the register that was locked and had no money in it. They probably thought it was like a deal or no deal case. They're like, I'm going to take the case that doesn't open. And then it's the $1 case. Not the register that had the key and about $20 worth of coins in it. I'm sorry that happened to you guys. It's very traumatic. I hope that everyone starts feeling safe soon. And I hope that never happens again. That's a horrible thing to happen. At least it wasn't like your personal money. But that is like a really shitty thing. Deal or no deal? Yeah. Got a boomer reference, all right? I want to hear Ethan's in the mic now. Oh my god. I feel like Ethan's voice. So the benefit of the mic, the Blue Mouse, is it pulls out the lows of people's voices. So even if you are someone with like a really high voice, a lot of the times what it will do is it will give like your voice a little bit of like mid to low warmth. And it will make it sound like you have a little bit more body in your voice, essentially. That said, people with really, really high voices, Mark was even looking over at Ethan when we were talking about it, and he was like, yeah, people like us, and just pointing at him and me, with really nice, deep voices, benefit the most from this mic. But honestly, here's the thing. It might make Ethan's voice just sound the same. His mic that he has, I think, is like a better one than this one even. I can't remember. He might be using like one of the Rode, not the Rode NT1, because I think that one's like little like mid or something. I can't remember which one he has, honestly. His mic is crispy. Yeah, his mic is like fucking messy, honestly. But he would probably in a Blue Mouse. It probably wouldn't pull out too much. It might give his voice a little bit more like mid to low body, but it's not going to be groundbreaking for someone with a voice like his. But yeah, like when I spoke into it, I was like, holy shit, this is a different person talking back to me. It was like, what it reminded me of was, you guys know when like you're really tired and you like wake up and you like, when you wake up, you got that like gravelly, like sleepy voice, like, hey, I really want some coffee. You know, like that, yeah. Morning voice. Hey, Mermaid, what's up? Good to see you. Saul Wheeler, hello. Hi. Voice fry, like vocal fry. You got that, yeah, I didn't sleep that well, and I'd really love some coffee. It kind of does that to my voice. So like my voice already has like this bass to it. But in this mic, it had like gravel. It was like, whoa. Like it was like, oh my god, it was so cool. Like this mic again, the one I'm using right now, this is the Elgato Wave 3. This is like a pretty decent microphone. It's like a really, really good microphone for a USB microphone. Highly recommend this one, honestly. And again, the fact that it is a compressor condenser combo mic, that if I scream into this, yeah, it's going to be loud for you, but it's not going to peak ever. That is an insanely incredible technological achievement that Elgato did with this microphone. This is a really, really good microphone. But this is more of a mid-range microphone for not only quality, but also like the tones that it picks up. It's more in the mid-range, so it sort of averages your highs and lows. So I still sound good in this microphone, but the new microphone is meant for voices like mine. So, like, if I really want to, like, I've been doing a lot of casting calls and auditions for voice acting recently for the old, like, veteran of, like, the JRPG group of, like, yeah, I'm 28 years old and I've seen the wars and like that. Those kinds of characters, they're like, they got an eye patch, they're missing an eyeball, they carry a sword bigger than them. They're just like, I've seen some shit you kids can't even imagine. Like that kind of shit. That microphone is gonna like I'm going to sound like the old dudes in those games who are actually only 28 because all the protagonists in JRPGs are like 12. Sounds yum how to say it without sounding pervy. Listen, Mermaid, even if you meant it in a pervy way, you'd kind of just fit into whatever the hell goes on in this community. So, yeah. I've got the HyperX Quadcast. Pretty good one. It works for what I do, but eventually I'll try to find a better mic. Quadcast, honestly, it's fairly... I would compare the HyperX Quadcast to like an AT2020, honestly. Like, really very good, reliable, quality microphone. Obviously not like the highest audio quality you can get, but very, very good, especially for its price. HyperX actually offered to send me one of those for free, and I said no, because I don't need more microphones. And now I kind of wish I'd said yes, so I could have just tried it out more for fun. Or I guess just had it as a backup mic. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Ecto? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Joel from The Last of Us. Yo, what's up, Roxy? Yeah, maybe. Maybe kind of that type of voice. Whiplash, hello, hi, welcome. Brian's going to sound sexy with the new mic. Are you implying that I don't sound sexy already? Unbelievable. It's Father's Day still in some time zones, okay? And some of you call me Long Papa, so you have to be nice to me. And give me $8 billion. I'm trying to maintain a level of respect, only pervy with permission. Listen, there are some people here who come in and they like resub with like, I don't know, who does it? Storm. Are you still here, Storm? I don't mean to pull you out of lurk. I don't mean to be rude, but every now and then Storm writes like a resub or like bit message or something that I'm like, why did you write the thing you wrote? Hear that, chat? Give Brian money. No. Oh, God. Listen, anyone who's ever called me Long Papa owes me $8 billion right now. More money than Elon Musk. Falcon, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you. Never imply you don't sound sexy all the time. It's not called Daddy's Day. Listen, I put up a picture of Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi on Fan House and said that he was Space Daddy today.
Lesbians?
Happy Father's Day to Space Daddy. Because what a handsome boy. Nuray, thank you for the gifted sub to Leafy Sea Dragon. Leafy Sea Dragon, if you're here, make sure that you're saying thank you to Nuray for that generosity. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Lemma Bean, thank you for the Prime with 21 months. $8 billion check is on its way in the mail. Thank you. I'll check my P.O. box soon. And if you were lying, you will go straight to hell. That's just the way that it works, which, it's Pride Month, and we've been all told that a bunch of times already, so it is what it is. Thank you so much for using Prime here. I know that you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it on whatever the hell this stream has been. I appreciate all of you. Again, I didn't want to go late, or go start this late, or have to stream this short, because I'm not going to stream super, super late tonight, if I can help it, just because I need to make sure I'm maintaining like a healthy sleep schedule. It's been very good for me. But we'll be hanging out doing some power wash here in a moment. Cutie, you got killed by Nightbot. The ultimate daddy. I have not called you Long Papa, but you have said you and Morgan sort of see me as your child, so happy Father's Day. Oh, that's actually really cute. I have to sleep now, but it was great being here for as long as I have been. Good night, cuties. Storm, wait, did you ever answer my question? I gotta check your message history now. What the hell? No, you didn't. Storm, you never answered my question. Unbelievable. All right, go get some good sleep. What question? What was it? You've said something. I'm pretty sure it's you, right? Who during resubs have written some interestingly thirsty things to me. Spit on. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. So Mermaid, to get back to you, there's almost nothing you can write that's gonna make me too weirded out. Oh, God. I got to meet Savalt, a fan house this past Saturday. Nerdy, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got to do that. That's wild. Pyro's stuffed a little moose on a tour of the world. We talk about piss here. We do talk about piss here. Like, probably, honestly, a bit too much. Some of you, I was like, oh, that's a funny ongoing joke that they continue in chat. And now there's some days where I walk away and I'm like, I'm not really going to judge them, but there's a part of me that worries. Just be hygienic, please. Thought my resub was today, so I had a message prep report already. Oh my God, Storm. Now I live in fear. Thanks for the hype train, by the way, everybody. Shaving Angry Pirates. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. The repistance is rising up already. Why? Here's the thing. You might not get to take advantage of it all of tonight's stream. I drank a lot of water today, so I might actually call an official pee break. We'll see, especially because we're playing Power Wash Sim. It might be that, like, psychological effect of, like, the running water, and I'm like, I gotta go pee. Damn. You know? Brian Girbeagly. Sandy! Yo, what up? Good to see you here. Welcome. Pyro and I had an amazing day. It was so much fun to meet someone from the community in person. Nerdy, so many people from the community have been doing that over the past couple of years. I'm so happy about it. So awesome. Nice Hypetron. Oh, yeah. Nice Hoptron. Thanks for the 69%. You don't give off father figure vibes. Instead, you seem like the guy who married my older cousin. That's hyper specific. Is Morgan your older cousin? Miss me with that piss break. I'll hold it out of spite. We practice good bladder health here. Please don't. Brian is definitely the guy who married my cousin. So you just mean your cousin then at that point. Once you marry someone's cousin, you're just that person's cousin. Chat. I can't wait to meet people from here in person. I hope everyone gets a chance to at some point. I power washed the toilet with the... God, jeez. Yeah, I won't lie. You got me in the first half there. I'm gonna go pee. Falcon, don't do that. Don't be a bad example. You've been here for so long. You're supposed to be a good example. Joey, hey, what's up? Joey Jam. Mickey Buff, hello, hi. Why don't y'all think Brian has cousin energy? I do not. Yeah, why do you all think Brian has cousin energy? I do not see that. I want weird aunt energy. I want to be the weird aunt that, like, comes over only for family get-togethers to cause intentional and, like, antagonizing of, like, the ultra-conservative parents. I'll be like, yeah, I just, like, flew in from, like, Cali. It's such a different vibe than here. Anyway, we just voted for, like, an incredibly progressive mayor in our town. And, you know, and meanwhile, I'm, like, my feet are up on the table and I'm drinking wine. Brianna's the weird aunt. Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You're absolutely the nuisance. The nuisance aunt. I love that. Drop in for chill late night vibes. Immediately piss chat rises once again. Megan, you cry. I have nothing to do with this, so take it all with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's that's not the right phrase, but you're the guy who married my weird aunt? Okay, right now I am. Because I'm like, I don't know, my brain's not working right now tonight. The aunt that brings their own wine to the party. Yeah, I bring a bottle of wine, everyone expects me to share it, and then I just uncork it and only pour myself a glass of it. I have one of those comically large wine glasses.
I'm the weird aunt, so you're the weird aunt. 2BC, we're girlfriends. Romantic things.
Yeah, because that's very true. Thank you, Morgan. There's your official lore of the channel. There's your clarification, chat. Morgan is the weird aunt. Okay. Morgan's our cool aunt. Oh, wait. So Morgan's the cool aunt, and you're our wacky aunt / uncle who's strange, but all the kids love them. Okay. Not straight out of the bottle. Yeah, maybe a little bit of wine straight out of the bottle. I won't even let the red wine tannins breathe. I'll just chug that shit straight out the bottle. Arcane, hello. How we doing? Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Morgan's the best aunt. Yeah, Morgan is the cool aunt. I love my weird cool aunts. But there you have it. Okay? There you have it. If you want the official lore, the official classification of Morgan and I. We are your cool lesbian aunts who are also weird and drink wine. I can teach you the ways of the weird ant. I will teach you cross-stitch profanity. Is that where you just cross-stitch like the word fuck into the middle of like a flower field? That just reminded me of Jason's bagged wine. Oh god, not Jason's bagged wine. Magical Maddo, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. You could just slap an aerator on the bottle and pour it into your mouth. I like that all of you are talking about this like you've done these things. Morgan is the aunt that comes with a bunch of gifts for all the kids, and Brian is busy pissing off the conservative family members and hiding pride flags in their house. You're so right. Hi, Brian. Glad to know I have two cool aunts. You do. You're the weird aunt who I have feeling would cosplay with me if I would ask. Oh, yeah. 100%. Love a good cosplay. Once this monstrosity of a tan sunburn starts evening out a little bit, you guys are going to see like back-to-back cosplays, so it will be good. Might have been from experience. Perfect. Proud of you. Thank you, Silver, for the med check. As a lesbian, I approve. Love my lesbian streamer aunts. Thank you. I'm a walking pride flag at this point. Oh, speaking of, check this out. Finster merch came in the mail. I ordered Finster merch. I ordered this t-shirt, which is incredibly comfortable. Honestly, if I ever drop Second City as my merch provider, I might use Finster's company, because Finster released this through Merch Gardens, and they seem pretty good. Like, the quality is like pretty good. But it's a cracking egg who's swearing because they're cracking. And then it's coming out of this pocket. A little egg in the pocket there. Who's cracking? I was called an egg a number of times by this community in the past. I just want to clarify something. I didn't even have an egg, phase. All right? Everyone was like, oh, playing as a girl character in video games, that's just a phase. Sure. I hate to go, but I'm heading to bed. Nerdy, I completely understand anyone who's got to, dip out. It's late. It's very late. I started so late. So, take care. Please get some good rest. Thank you for hanging with us, seriously. Please go get some good rest. Vash, what up? I remember how much I wanted any merch I ever had to come out of a pocket. It's cool, Vash. It's good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I love the pocket design. I might steal something like this. Or steal the idea of this, of something coming out of a pocket tee. Not that Finn invented that, but what good inspiration. I also got Finn, because it was a Finn X Rose collab, so those of you who don't know, Finster is a Minecraft YouTuber and Twitch streamer who's pretty popular, but he does a lot of dressing up as his character Rose, sort of like I dress up as Bree a lot. So I would, first of all, one of my fucking pipe dream goals is I want to do a duo cosplay with Finn at some point. I would love to dress up with Finn at some point as Bree and Rose. I think that would be cool. Hello. Yeah, I invented it. That's so true, Ethan. Just like you invented Color Block. Remember when you released Color Block after Teddy Fresh? Ethan invented all the cool ideas. Yes, very true. That'd be so sick. I would love to do that. I think it would be fun as hell to do that. But anyway, yeah. So Finn also released. I have my first pair of thigh highs, and they say NSFW all around the top of them. So I have my first pair of thigh highs. I'll probably do a casual closet cosplay with it at some point. So, yeah. Now, Hooves, hey, what's up? Good to see you here. Sorry if you were there in chat earlier and I missed you. So. Teddy Fresh did invent Color Block too. Yeah, that's exactly. At the same time, back in the 90s. Remember when Ethan literally invented gears? So true. It's why, the big gear industry hasn't sued Ethan yet for the Crank Gameplays logo. This is real legal, real legal speak right now. Spicy thigh high. They are kind of spicy. All Ethans invent everything, it's a fact. All Ethans? Even Ethan Bradbury. Even that one. Omega, what's up? I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you either. I don't know who's like here tonight because it's so goddamn late. I don't even own thigh highs. I need to make some updates to my wardrobe. So over the winter, I think it was, Forever 21 was doing their like big sale that they do all the time. And I ended up buying a shit ton of like pleated, like plaid schoolgirl skirts, which I've always wanted. Like, I have a bunch of them. So I'm probably going to, like, pair this shirt with, like, one of those and the thigh highs for, like, a photo shoot at some point. And obviously Morgan will do the photography and the makeup. But I think that would be fun. So, not Ethan Bradbury, I cannot. I'm glad someone got the Ethan Bradbury reference. Whenever I actually hear the name Crank Gameplays, it goes so far back. All the way back to the 90s. When he invented color block. Like I was saying, this is a true legal history of copyright. It haunts me, you have no idea. Ethan Bradbury! Especially Ethan Bradbury. Ethan Bradbury! That was one of my favorite viral, like, audio clips of all time. It's just so funny. Why does he say it that way? Why is it said that way? Fun fact, I have to do this show merch to babysitting last night. The shirts are baby snuggle approved. Oh. Are they also baby vomit approved? I feel like anytime you have a baby snuggling on you, there's a very high chance you also get baby spit up on you. Crank Gameplays invented the wheel? Oh, is that why, oh, so that's not a gear on his logo. It's actually just a fucked up wheel. He was so close to getting the wheels that we use now on cars, but he forgot to remove all those, like, little pegs from it. Yeah. No, that sounds about right, too. Phoenix, what's up? Good to see you here. Welcome. You're gonna lurk and get sleep? Falcon, please get some good sleep. Thank you for hanging. Seriously. He butchered the wheel and made the gear. Yeah. Steampunk gameplays. 18 months, no spit up now? Oh, okay. Maybe barf, though. Like, actual human barf. Reasons why I don't hold babies. Mine is, I'm like fucking paranoid I'm gonna drop a baby. Like, there's no, like, I've never done it. I've never come close to dropping a baby. I just have this, like, weird fear, that like, while I'm holding a baby, like, something will happen that will cause me to, like, trip or drop the baby. And then it's like, oh my fucking God, like, what a terrible thing. What an awful thing to accidentally do. So, I'm, like, terrified of that. I get so freaked out whenever someone hands me a baby. I just hold the baby like, oh, they're so precious and cute, but I only want to do this for, like, 30 seconds. That's it. You refuse to hold babies? It's funny. Yeah, I have, like, a real fear of, like, hurting someone else's kid. I don't want to do that. Hate when I accidentally punt a baby like a football. No. Just sit down and hold a baby. I do. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I do it fine. I hold babies fine. It's just I'm freaked out while I'm doing it. Because they're so fragile. They're so delicate. It's like, what if I accidentally, like, drop the baby and the baby gets, like, a dent in its head and it has a dent in its head the rest of its life. And it's, like, my fault that kid got, like, bullied. People called, like, them, like, bowling ball head. You know? My biggest fear is stepping on one. We have 4 children on the floor in the class at any given time. Oh, sure. No, that makes sense. I was like, where are you? Where there's just, like, kids on the ground. Our friend had a baby, and Brian wouldn't even hold him while sitting down. I just get, especially when it's someone I know. Oh, my God. If it's someone I don't know, holding a baby is a little less scary because it's like, oh, first of all, weird that you trust me this quickly. And then second of all, like, I might never have to see you again. I could avoid you the rest of my life if something awkward happened. But when it's someone I know, it's like, I'm gonna see this person again at some point in the future for sure. And I'm going to be, like, people are gonna bring up the story of the time I, like, fucked up their kid forever. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that person. Hey, Brian, remember when it was, our daughter's, like, our daughter was 7 months old. You fucking dropped her on the wooden deck and, like, cracked her skull. You moron. Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid. I remember my grandma picked up my cuz when they were like 1. He may have been bumped into a table on the way up. Kid is about to graduate high school now, so okay. I mean, I know they can. I know they're more durable than they look and they feel and things, but I don't want to. I don't want to be responsible for pain to a child. You know. Yeah, no, yeah, I get that, Mermaid. Like, they are way more resilient. Kids play with each other all the time and fall down, and they make a big fuss about it, but they bounce back, and they're A-okay. I fell down a million times when I was a fucking kid. I fell down a bunch, and well, no, I'm a terrible example. I'm not fine at all. I'm fucked up, but I don't think it was because of the physical trauma of, like, playing on the playground when I was a child, though. I love little babies because you can just make noises and they'll make noises back and then fall asleep. That's actually all you need to do to care for one. No food or milk or anything. Just noises. They haven't reached the part where their stomach needs food yet. Yeah, they just need audio stimuli every now and then. Green tree brain rot. Hello, hi, thank you. Green tea. Why? How did I? That was dyslexia. That was dyslexia beyond, like, doubt. Holy shit. Green tea brain rot. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope that you had a good stream. Let us know what you're up to. Thank you so much for raiding into the stream, whatever the hell it is tonight. I don't even fucking know. Kids falling down is my favorite thing to witness. That's because you don't have a soul. I fell off my... Okay, to be fair, one of my favorite clips of all time is the clip of the little girl holding the dog leash. It was a vine. And she goes, go! And the dog runs and pulls her basically horizontal, and she hits the ground and goes, blah! Go! Blah! That's one of my fucking favorite videos that's ever happened on the internet, ever. Oh my god. It was so funny. Had a great stream. Hope you have a great one too. Thank you, Green Tea. I hope so too. It's a weird... I started this stream like 1,000 years after I wanted to, just because I lost track of time earlier tonight, hanging out with Morgan's family. We had a blast, by the way. It was really good. Very good Father's Day with her dad. And then I had to tear down my new mic that was broken. That came broken. And then set this one back up and recalibrate it. So I'm sad it's a little later than I normally go live. I'm sad I won't be able to stream quite as long as I normally do. But thank you for being here on a random-ass Sunday. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging with us. Like, seriously. Crying for help from his friend to no avail until they invented... Wait, what? My favorite falling child clip is a kid in the river trying to traverse the log of a tree. Oh, I fucking love that one. Leon, hello, hi. Lil One. I was about to say I was a very clumsy child and turned out fine, but I literally started using a walker at 17. Oh no, Shira. Yo, 1,023 months. Am I wearing a long-ass tie? Dressed for the occasion in my Finster merch t-shirt and a tie. Business casual, you know how it is around the office. 23 months, I'm assuming you meant time. Thank you, 1 billion, for being here so long. Appreciate you. Very close to 2 years. It's nice to see so many familiar names in chat tonight. Clark, did I say hi to you yet? Probably not. I'm a terrible streamer. Nice to see you here. Almost 1 a.m. for me? Me too. So I decided that it would be best to end it, but my stream schedule doesn't exist. Should probably get a better one. You make do with what you can, you know? Decafe, yo, what's up? Hope you've been well. Good to see you here. It has been a while. Hello, hello. I did, in fact, mean time. Well, that's sad. Now I'm not wearing a tie anymore, chat. Look at the power of persuasion. Got to try to stay up till 3 a.m. to be able to work later, so thanks for keeping me awake. I can probably keep you up until about, I don't know, like 1:45-ish. Maybe a tiny bit long. I don't fucking know how long I'm going to be live tonight. I need to go to bed earlier than I typically do, just because I need to get back on the schedule I was on when I was in St. Martin. I can't believe my favorite comfort streamer didn't say hi to me the second I came into chat. I'm malding. Seething and malding. I'm sorry. Listen, your tears are what fuel me. This is the secret behind content creation, and no one else will admit this on the internet. I'm the moral I'm the moral leader in content creation. I'm the least problematic, can't do any wrong, best, highest moral high ground in the world, content creator. We feed on your tears. We intentionally don't say hi to you when you come into chat right away, so that you seethe and you maul and you cry, and then we take your tears and we go, and then we become younger. We become more relevant. Our clout grows. Directly, just due to the pact that we have with hell. So, there's the truth of it. Seething, mauling, foaming at the mouth, chewing on furniture, eating batteries. God. I'm morbing at the fact the streamer didn't greet immediately. I'm morbing over here. Oh my God. Seething, mauling, pissing illegally on the floor. Are there moments where peeing on the floor is legal? I feel like you could get in trouble for that anywhere but your own home. I feel like the only legal place you could pee would be your home. If you tried to pee anywhere else, there is some twist of the legal system that would get you in trouble. Guarantee it. Challenge that all you want, chat. Silver, thank you for the gifted sub to Decaf Fate. Decaf, enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. It's too late for good things. I'm getting my... No, we haven't even done good news. I'm getting my chemical... I thought I was reading this as... I'm getting my very own chemical romance stick. My chemical romance tickets. Hey, have fun. Have a good time. I'm sorry, I'll come get you. We can do it. Wait, who are you talking to? You talking to someone else? Oh, you're talking to Shira. Tag your messages or I will invade your privacy during the stream where I'm God and I see all. Why challenge the legal system when you can become the legal system? You're gonna be the good guy lawyer who enters into the attorney industry to fight from the inside for change? It's like SLC Punk. If anyone's ever seen that movie, that's one of Morgan and my favorite movies to reference. Why would they talk to you? Who even are you? Yeah. Streamer, don't look. No, don't look, please. I'm just going to become the Magna Carta. No streamer chat is only for chat, not you. No streamer! Not my streamer. Don't read chat, streamer. Time to put boy cream on my... I got so confused for a second. I was about to be so fucking grossed out by what you said, Clark. But now I know what you're talking about. And I'm happy for you, and I'm proud for you. Happy Pride. But the fact that you wrote it the way that you wrote it, boy cream is not... Just moving forward, I think boy cream is maybe not the phrase you always want to use when you're talking about your topical hormones, I'm assuming. Glaceon, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Literally a cream consistency. What do you want from me? I don't know. Could have been like, I'm putting my hormone rub on now. That sounds weird too. No, I don't like that one. Boy juice? No, that's also... No. Man lotion? No! I have a sneaking suspicion they chose their words very intentionally. I vote man lotion. Oh, God. Yeah, happy Pride to everyone. Yeah, with the Gerb Chaos Arcane. I want to make a poll. I mean, you're a mod. You can make a poll about literally anything. I'm making a poll. You can't stop me. There's no resistance to you making a poll. I'm actually a little bit curious to see where chat goes with this one as well. Oh, happy Pride, everyone. Yeah, happy Pride. To those of you who enjoy boy cream of George. Creamy George. We already had Creamy George in this community. We've already dealt with Cream of Man before. It says unrecognized command for just /poll. Really? I refresh. We good now. Okay. We got a real poll coming down the pipeline here. Okay. I don't get nervous, chat. I know you love to get nervous. I know you love to get nervous. Goosey Gustav, not the Goosey Gustav. Oh my god, the Goosey Gustav. We have dealt with Cream of Man before. Yeah, I mean, that's not a misquote. That's not like a weird thing. I mean, it's a weird thing. It's not a weird thing for this community. That wasn't completely out of context for this community. People remember Creamy George. People remember the cream of George soup that we were talking about. It was a thing. It happened. Go back and watch the Layers of Fear VODs. They are just I wanted to call them like a treasure chest of weird references, but if I'm going to be honest, it's more like a minefield. Cream of Man of Medan. Oh no. Sexual innuendos in skincare is very niche window I fit right into. It's one of those Venn diagrams where the overlap is just sexual innuendos, skincare, mermaid in the middle where they meet. Vote wisely. Testosterone. Boy, I don't like these. There looks to be oh my god, we're off to the races. Please use your democratic power here in this community to vote. You can be the change that you desire in the world, chat, right here in tonight's poll. Think about the future policies that we will put in place together. Holy God, it's a landslide. Yeah, you guys want this third party to happen here in America, and you're not even coming out to vote for it. What's going on? I didn't think that it was that funny. Wait, what? About which one? Cream of Man of Medan? Oh, God. Shira Teste Toner is not in there, and I'm saying Testy Toner. No! God. All right, well. And again, chat, we're voting on your drink of choice, obviously. Man Gel was right there. Jesus. All right, we have like a few more seconds. Brian's drinking cream. Oh, you've never cracked open a good old can of cream corn after a hard day at work? Kicked back, kicked your shoes off, cracked open some Del Monte cream corn. J. Ray Green, hello, hi. Drinking cream is a living nightmare. When I was like a kid, I used to like open those coffee creamers at like diners and like slug those back like I was a construction worker at a bar. Crack open a cold cream with the boys.
Punch me in the boob.
As one does. Cream of Man, what a runaway. Man Lotion, second place with only 7, though. Not even half of what Cream of Man had. Boy Cream and Boy Juice, the most creepy sounding of the phrases. Running it in dead last. Poisonous, thank you for 10 months in double digits. No corn drinking. Listen, I might be copying Mark's microphone suggestion, but we'll keep the we'll keep the food choices different at the very least. Del Monte did him dirty. They kind of did, right? He wanted to work together so bad, and they never did. I have to stretch. Look at my cool shirt in the meantime. Look at it. It's an egg. It's cracking. It's swearing.
Punch me in the boob.
Ice cream. Yeah, ice cream is good. That's true. Bats and Coffins, hello. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yo, Austin, thank you for the gifted sub to Mermaid. Mermaid, enjoy the emotes and the sub badge. Thank you very much for being here, both of you. Appreciate both of you an unbelievable amount. Heading out for the night. Kobe got me good. Oh, no. Magical Matto, please rest up. Please recover quick. We're going to be, sending you lots of love, lots of support. Drink lots of water. Get lots of rest. I hope that it doesn't hit you too hard. You're able to bounce back quick and test negative soon. Super sorry that happened to you. I got me an In Space with Mark shirt right now. Nice. Very, very good stuff. Drink corn for those who get it. I need to do an unconscious for a few hours before work tomorrow. Good luck with work. Enjoy your cream of man and power watching. Take care. Thank you, Ecto, for being here. We appreciate you a ton. Been a while. Glad to be here again. Yeah, it's nice to have you back. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Chat, before we get going with Power Wash, let's do a little bit of good news. If you have any to share with the chat, as long as it's something we can all comfortably enjoy, drop it in the chat. Please keep in mind that I cannot read all of it. There's many more of you than there is of me, so it'd be awesome if other members of the community, if you see some good news in chat, you celebrate it and, lift each other up. Because whenever it's your turn to share good news, other people will probably be doing it for you also. Thank you very, very much for being here, by the way, everybody. It's 1 in the morning East Coast time, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just tired from today, I think. Mainly tired from, like, the mic issues, because I did everything in my power, to fix the mic, and then I found out it wasn't even my issue. It was the mic's issue. Now I have to wait weeks for a replacement. I'm kind of sad. Good news, cream of man? Good news, also cream of man. Okay. Yo, Chronic, enjoy those 4 days off and D&D. Oh, my God. So I'm assuming not only will you be relaxing tomorrow, you'll also be continuing an epic campaign. Sounds super good. I went to a music gig my friends were doing, and some of them were in the band. I was in high school. I was in high school. So it was like a little reunion. Makes me miss playing in a band so bad. Oh my God, Shira, that must have been like kind of surreal, but awesome. And I'm sure that they appreciated your support a lot. It's very, very sweet. East Coast, woo, yeah, East Coast. Late Night Gremlins. We're a late night gang for a reason. Semi-good news, I did my first grocery shopping as an adult, and all I bought were snacks. Listen, Decaf Fate, that's nothing to be upset about. Here's the thing. When I first realized I could go shop for myself when I was like 18, I was like, wait a second. Like, my parents don't have any control. I moved out. I don't live with them. I got my own little bit of money. I can just buy like a bunch of like fucking Gushers and like kids cuisine and like crap like that. Pop-Tarts. You're doing great. That's not just semi-good news. That's great news. Good news, my sister fixed up my tattoos yesterday. Nice! Oh my God, what a hookup to have a relative who does tattoos. I dyed my hair again. Also bought some tickets for a music festival in August. I'm so excited for it. I hope that it's a lot of fun, Whiplash. I need to, it sucks because the sun in St. Martin was just so intense, it sort of damaged. I mean, my tattoo on my shoulder and my chest are already kind of like faded just from age because I've had them for like 14, 15 years now. But the whole thing is it made them fade even more. So I have to get touch-ups very soon. So whenever I go to get a new tattoo, I'm also going to like just be like, hey, can I just pay you a little extra to go over the line work again and fix these guys up? Good news, I did nothing all weekend. 1 billion, I hope you enjoyed doing nothing. Sometimes it just feels good to like reset that way. Some good stuff, you know? Yamanaka, hello! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Darkling Dude, yo, good. I swear, this is good news, I swear, but I played this random short free horror game. I'm devastated over the ending. I'm so sad. It was so good, but I'm a pile of emotions in a trench coat right now. Listen, I get what you're saying. Sometimes I'll play a game that is like, I'm like, oh, this is like a free game on like Game Jolt or like Itch.io. Like, cool. It will probably be like kind of cool. And then it turns out to be one of those like emotionally impactful types of things where you're just like, wow, that hit like a fucking sledgehammer. Wow. And yeah, you're sad because you're like, oh, it's over. And I don't know if they're going to make a sequel or if they're going to make something that's like a spiritual successor, if this dev's even ever going to make a game again. It is always a bummer. I get it. I feel you. Where you're like, I was just getting to know stuff and I've been pulled away now. Awful. Hoping to have an appointment scheduled this week for my tattoo. Austin, let's go. I better see some pictures, dude. Very cool. My good news is I'm getting an appointment to discuss a tattoo. One of my regulars owns a shop and is offering a discount as well. That's awesome. A lot of tattoo news. Love it. Yo, Poisonous cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts, even though it kills my insides. Love it. I should be able to buy a guitar soon. I can't wait to make music. Yo, Bats and Coffins, enjoy. So many of our community has been picking up the guitar lately. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love hearing about it. Good shit. So much tattoo good news. We'd love to see it. By this time next month, I will have 2 more and it'll be infinitely more powerful. Yes, you will. Very excited to see everyone's new tattoos. Got my tiny burb tattoo in Saturday. Oh, that's so cute. I love that, Kia. Technically good news. I've been looking at digital art stuff. I'm finally deciding to start moving towards my interest in art. Let's go, Saw Wheeler. Fucking love hearing that stuff. Finally, like, here's the thing. I talk about this shit all the time, and I am just unbelievably, like, stoked to hear when people are like, hey, I wanted to do this thing for a long time, or I used to do this thing, and I needed to take a break, like, for my mental health, or because my schedule got too busy, or whatever, or I've just never had a time in my life to, like, invest into this thing I've always wanted to do. And then I always, like, I know how sad and upsetting that can be for people. And, like, it's, like, one of the worst things when you're like, but I want to do this thing. I want to do this shit really bad, but I just can't right now. And then it lines up. You know, it all lines up, and it, you know, that perfect storm of good timing, your passion, your accessibility to it, all that kind of thing. All lines up at the same time. I love when that happens for people. Please share your journey with us. We'd love to learn a bit more about it. My bass guitar that I have definitely 100% been practicing for marching season in the fall. Absolutely have not been slacking off. Oh boy. Roxy, I was, we had a pep band for our sports teams, mainly the football team. But we play like pep rallies, we play like homecoming games, that kind of thing. And I was the bass player for the pep band. And I'm very sad. I've shared this before, back when Morgan and I didn't have a lot of money. One of the ways that we got a little bit more money in the pocket was I sold my bass guitar. And I still regret it to this day, but we also needed the money. So I don't have my amp, I don't have my bass guitar anymore. But my goal is I'm not doing it at any time while we live here, because I don't want to move it. But once we move to LA, I will hopefully be buying like a new one of those some point. Hoping to buy an Apple Watch this coming Friday. Yo, Yamanaka! That's dope. I mean, they're cool. I don't have an Apple Watch. I just have like a smartwatch, like generic smartwatch that Morgan's mom gifted me, but it's fucking awesome. It is so awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite gifts I've ever gotten. It syncs up with my phone. It lets me check notifications without having to like pull my phone out of my pocket like all the time. It's dope as hell. I love it. It's really, really cool. So I hope that you enjoy that. Hope you enjoy it. It's now Monday, which means later today, Gandalf the cat will get to lick a graham cracker. I love those. They're so funny. This is the best news of the night. I absolutely love the licking of the graham cracker cat. So cute. Hi again, everyone. Matt, hello, hi, welcome. We're going to gift you a base. I hope not. I just said I don't want to move with it. It's too big of a risk. I don't want like an amp to get like, you know, caved inwards or like a string to break or something while like we're moving, or have it get all scuffed up. You know, that's something like I don't want that to happen. So I hope you guys don't do. I mean, it would be very sweet. I would like cry my fucking eyes out, but I don't want you to do it. Once I move to LA, we'll see. We'll see what happens. When I move to LA, the goal is to get to 8 bajillion subs. More subs than there are people on the entire planet. But it's going to happen. Listen, if Jeff Bezos could go to space for no other reason except that he wanted to, I can get 8 bajillion subs. Be very easy. The videos are like subbing on Twitch is infinitely easier than going to space, if you're going to compare those two tasks. Videos are like 5 seconds long and literally the same every week, and I still get so excited seeing them. He's so cute. I love it. It's such a cute process. I'm glad you clarified the Gandalf in question is a cat. Yeah, it's not the "you shall not pass" Gandalf. It's the "I'm a little cat that licks a graham cracker" on TikTok every Monday. Wholesome community accidentally inconveniences streamer during their move. We'll give subs to the aliens. There we go. I mean, at the rate that this community like gifts subs to meme names, it could probably happen. There's probably, I mean, going to be a point where there's more accounts on Twitch, not active, but just that exist on Twitch than there are like people in the world, because people make like 5,000 burner accounts. You know, I think regular Gandalf deserves a graham cracker too as a treat. That's true. He did fight the Balrog. Whalefax is a sub now. That's I forgot about that. Yeah, I think it was Falcon gifted a sub to Whalefax. I hope that Whalefax is doing well today and has many, many more days to come of learning fantastic Whalefax. All right, I'm gonna start up Power Wash just because it's like 1:10 in the morning. We can talk about whatever, you know. This is just what we do during Power Wash. Doing well today. Oh my god, I heard my name. No, you didn't. That was a figment of your imagination, probably from the side effects of taking so many unsanctioned bathroom breaks. I just remembered a crisis I had earlier today, so I'd like to put chat through it too. Dark yellow cannot exist. I'm colorblind. This does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. This does not affect me. So good luck. This is the equivalent of someone being like, I don't know, this happened in the show that you don't watch. I don't watch the primary color show because I can't see them. Dark yellow definitely does exist. Debate amongst yourselves, chat, as I get the game going. Debate all you like, chat. You will never change the facts. What the facts are, I don't know. I don't know what the read on this one is. More agreeing with Shira or more fighting against them? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to chat. Get excluded streamer. I mean, you already tried this earlier. So, you get burnt yellow, then it does go brown? Like a grilled cheese. Do you know that very few whales are dishwasher safe? Well, what do you mean? I'm confused about that because they live in the water and dishwashers are filled with water. Please elaborate. Oh yeah, we get to go to the Muckingham Recreation Ground. Continue to debate, chat, while I read this very important lore in the game from Bree Strobe. Not microwave safe though. Yeah, you probably don't want to microwave a whale. The ocean isn't filled with soap. It is, and microplastics. Allow me to introduce Transmaster, the world's first techno Ferris wheel. We're going to be powering it with our epic 10,000 watt generator that we had in the garage from the old rave days, and we'll sync it up to change tempo with every bangin' tune. It's gonna be mega. When the break beats kick in, it'll go absolutely bananas. Got the old generator hooked up currently, so feel free to turn it on if you need a bit of rotation action. We'll hook up the rave generator once you're done. Bring it. This person time traveled from, I don't know. What was the breakdancing battle movie? You Got Served, right? I've never seen You've Got Served 1, but I remember one time where my friend and I were hanging out together. We were teenagers, and we were just, like, chilling at home. And my mom had to, like, go out for the night or something, and, like, him and I were just, like, hanging out, watching movies and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, I'll drop by. I'm gonna like drop by like Movie Gallery and like pick you guys up some movies, and you guys can just like watch them while I'm gone." We were like, "Yeah, that sounds fun. Thank you." So she came back to drop off the movies, and the movies that she picked out were Starship Troopers 2, which she knew we were like kind of fans of like Starship Troopers because we were like 17-year-old boys. The rave generator's playing up. Oh my god. So we got that. That movie's not good. It's pretty bad, actually. Starship Troopers 2. And then the other one was You Got Served 2. Which and the only reason she got us that was because You Got Served during that era was like a very early meme. Because it was literally just about like breakdancing crews, like breakdance battling with each other. And so like my friend and I, we just used to make like breakdance, like you got served jokes to each other. But we'd never seen the movie. So she got us like You Got Served 2 on like DVD or something. And we're like, okay, I guess we should watch these because like she spent money to rent these, I guess. And it was pretty rough. I actually saw You Got Served 2 in theaters. Why? Why did you do that to yourself? It's a dollar theater, but still. You still said, I want my dollar back. The equivalent of Morbius? Yeah, but more dancing. Can there be meme historians? There's going to... You know the fucking weirdest thing about the internet and the way that, like, the internet chronicles everything forever? There will be meme historians. There, like, kind of already is. Like, if you've ever seen knowyourmeme.com, that is, like, a meme history book. Like, it tracks down, like, the first use of, like, iconic memes. Like, the other day, I was like, where did the bruh sound effect come from? I don't know. I didn't know, like, where the bruh. Like, I never knew where that came from. So, I looked it up. And it has, like, back in 2016, this video had someone doing this thing. And this is where it comes from. So, like, they kind of already exist. Know Your Meme is such a great resource. It's, like, unironically a great resource, right? It's missing a lot and it saddens me. Well, you got to think of it this way. The rate that we go through memes as a culture it's so fast. It is so quick. I try to keep up with memes because I'm, like, on the internet and a lot of you are Zoomers who educate me on them. But, like, and I'm on TikTok every now and then, or, like, Twitter or whatever. But, like, holy, yeah, there's a lot missing, and I think it just, the way it's gonna be, because there's just, not everyone sees the same parts of the internet, and some memes just, like, disappear. Like, we even talked about this for a while here. One of my favorite memes of all time, like, that gets slept on pretty regularly, is the, I also don't know where that comes from. Please enlighten us. I already forgot. My ADHD made me forget. I'm sorry. There's like a video. I think it's like a video of like... Oh, I remember what it is. Someone was watching... This is for the bruh sound effect. It was a video of a dude filming a court case where a guy got like sentenced like several years in prison for like doing some shitty stuff. And the guy in the court like... pretends to faint, like he faints like really dramatically, like, oh! And then the guy watching the TV just goes, bruh. And that's the entire, it's like a 2-second clip. It's missing a lot in the same way video game history is missing a lot. There was no perceived value in recording that history until tons of media was long. Yeah, and it moves so quick, right? Wow, the more you know. Yeah, incredible, right? Like, one of my favorite memes that we used to talk about here in the community and, like, does not have a lot of... Bruh didn't start with PewDiePie? No. Courtney, thank you so much for the 6 months.
Hard.
Congrats on the gold Eevee. Thank you for sticking around so long. We appreciate you a ton. There's the, Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass. That's one of my favorite memes of all time. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. I think it's just the blown out microphone with a phrase as ridiculous as Bigfoot is real and he tried to eat my ass. It's a super slept on meme. You mention that meme around a group of people, maybe 10% of them know it. Why was that funny? Help. It's fucking hilarious. It's insane. I think it's because it's just public insanity that like someone got away with. Traumatized from you and everyone we know repeating it 800 times in 2017. It's because it's a great meme. There's actually like a trucker hat with that phrase on it, and I kind of want it. Literally just Stevie, hello. Power Wash Simulator time for Brain Go Burr. Yes, hello, hi. Can we have a science fair, but instead of science, it's memes? I would actually fucking love that. This is the kind of phrase you need on a bumper sticker. Brian, how does it feel to know that what you're saying now could go down in meme history? Man cream could be historical. I have this sneaking suspicion we're not the first community to talk about man cream. I've been on the internet long enough to know there's some websites, in fact, that specialize in man cream. So, I'm not too worried about that one. But, yeah, I mean, there's some... We've said some things that... I won't lie, there's been a couple jokes in this community that I'm like, all right, how did that one die out that quick? Because that was a fucking good joke. That was a funny meme that we had going on in the community. What happened? Why did that one die? And then we have stuff like crab milk that sticks around forever, which is fine. It's a classic. It's cute. We haven't, but like, people wanted like an emote of it. You know? Websites of man cream? Yeah, back in the day, you used to need a credit card and be over the age of 18 to go on them, you know? The quesadilla memes had a long... The quesadilla memes. I can't believe how long the quesadilla memes stuck around. It wasn't even that... Like, here's the thing about the quesadilla memes. I think that they were only funny because no one in the right mind would actually, like, think of making one of those. Any of the ingredients that we would use to name for those quesadillas. But also, just the idea, like if you sat down and you actually thought about someone making one of those, it was so fucking ridiculous. It was funny as a result. And I think that's the only reason that persevered for as long as it did was any of us who thought about it, we were like, that would never be real. It's so stupid that it's hilarious. So that is something that, just, yeah. Insane. Just actually insane. Actually insane. It stuck around forever. It probably outlived its life, but it really had a lot of impact on the community for a long time. A mild one. Yeah, the rat quesadilla was a little less egregious than the other type of quesadilla that popped up more frequently in chat. I wasn't here for the quesadilla memes. Enjoy the extra brain cells you have. That's all I gotta say. I remember the quesadilla memes. There's one. There's the classic. The quesadilla memes still haunt me. Surprised the Dos Equis memes have died because some of those were good. Are you talking about the like old Dos Equis guy who's like, I don't always shit my pants, but when I do, it's at the airport. Like the ones where it's just him, like that. Is that the ones you're talking about? I mean, they were good, I guess, for like early memes, but like, God, again, like a lot of us came from the era of like Icon has cheeseburger, where it was like, haha, impact font on a picture of a cat like jumping into water. Ha ha ha. You know, that was where we came from because millennials, again, I do this every now and then. Anyone in chat, I apologize for millennials. I'm so sorry that we exist and shaped early meme culture. We had to work with what we had, though. And that was it. Those weren't my favorite, because here's the thing, is I think that I was born too early. I think for me... Why did we ever think that was funny? Yeah, for me, the memes now that are just fucking insane... With, like, the like, deep-fried, like, Shaquille O'Neal with, like, the activated anime eyes... doing understandable because the food machine broke. Like, that was the start of, like, better meme era, in my opinion. Like, where shit just started going wacky. It didn't have to make sense. It was just off the rails immediately as soon as you saw anything that had impact font on it. You know? Like, that kind of stuff. That was the stuff I enjoy a little bit more. But, like, also, to be fair... I do still have a soft spot in my heart for the super old memes. Like, someone set us up the bomb. All your base are belong to us. The Captain the Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. That website, I used to put that on in the background when I had a bad day at school. I'd come home, I'd boot up the Captain Jean-Luc Picard with the like remix music in the background that's like beep boop 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 beep beep boop 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 boop. While he just goes, Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the U.S. Like I used to like blast that shit when I had a bad day. It used to cheer me up. But I think meme culture now is fucking just it's out of its world. It's insane. Stuff now. There's just so much. There's almost too much. Like we were just talking about a second ago. It's almost too much because there's so many memes all the time that they fly under people's radars all the time. Oh my god, this is so much louder. Is this too loud? Is this like way too fucking loud? Yeah. This is Sparta! And it was just like a crazy flash animation. Like that kind of shit. Oh my god, it was everywhere. I was just watching some like albino black sheep like videos from like the website that were done in Flash that are now uploaded on like YouTube the other day. I was like, holy shit. Yanka, yeah. Yeah, like fucking crazy. So, yo, what's up, Anna? Earlier really was sending screenshots of some dumb basic memes. Wait, earlier Nelly, I somehow missed Nelly's name in that completely. Earlier, Nelly was sending screenshots of some dumb basic memes her boyfriend made on like Snapchat, and one of them is just a photo of some red mat thing draped over a bar with slide written above it. I genuinely giggle for a few minutes. Yeah, when memes just embrace the idea of it doesn't have to make sense, and that's why it's good, is because it's so fucking bizarre and insane. That's when I was like, this is my quirky XD moment. You know? This is the good shit. Like I talk about it all the time. Like Here Come Dat Boy will always be one of my favorite memes. Like that will always be one of my favorites. Just because I don't know, like someone got a screenshot of a picture of a frog on a unicycle and it just says Here Come Dat Boy. That's when memes started like transforming. Yeah, Don't Talk to Me or My Son Ever Again. A good format, by the way. That's one that stood the test of time. That's one that has existed for what feels like millennia. If we're gonna talk about meme culture, is the like people will like just superimpose a smaller version of like, you know, a person next to them that says like Don't Talk to Me or My Son Ever Again. Like, that's good shit. That's funny shit. But if we're talking about, like, I don't even remember. What was the meme format that kicked this all off? The boomer meme form. Oh, the Dos Equis guy. The problem... Okay, so memes have, like, a half-life, right? Where they just, like, pop up. And then, like, everyone's like, haha, this is kind of funny. And then the speed at which they get onto Facebook, to me, is a good barometer of how funny it actually is. Like, I'll see the first couple, be like, haha, that's pretty good. And then I see, like, my racist aunt sharing them on Facebook, like, a week later, and I'm like, meme's dead. Meme's dead. Nope, no more Dos Equis guy. Like, that was, like, one of those moments where it's like, oh, Facebook got the Dos Equis guy in, like, 2 weeks. It's dead. It's not good. But it's always, again, it's kind of all we had to work with at the time. So, like, we got stuck with it for a little bit. So, that was my whole thing about it, was, like, I would always just be like, what's something that, like, normie culture will never absorb? Oh, deep-fried memes of SpongeBob? Where, like, the freeze frame from the show looks like he has, like, a boner for some reason? That's kind of fucking hilarious. I don't know why. It's just funny. You know, like shit like that. Big Chungus was a thing for a while. Big Chungus was still kind of a thing. They added Big Chungus to fucking they added it to the new WB like Warner Brothers fighting game. Where they added Ultra Instinct Shaggy to that too. What's the name of that game? I got an alpha invite for it, and then I never played it because I was like, it looks like a bad Smash Bros. Clone. And then everyone who played it was like, this is actually like just as good as Smash Bros., if not better, potentially. So, hey there, demons. It's me, your boy, is the one I still love. I love that one. 3 a.m. looking for beans. Yeah, me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. Good one. Got the alpha invite and forgot to play. Yeah, me too. I fucking forgot. What's that called? What was the game? It was like Multiverses, I think is what it was called, right? Multiverses? Everyone who played it was like ready to meme on it, and then they were like, it's actually a good game. It's like genuinely like a good game. And it's like Bugs Bunny versus like Harley Quinn versus like Superman and Batman versus fucking Game of Thrones characters versus just like all that shit. Like it just insane. And Ultra Instinct Shaggy is a character in it. You can play as just Shaggy, and he's like, oh, zoinks, man. This is crazy. And then like he'll just like eat a sandwich and go, now I'm unleashing my full power! And then, like, turn into Ultra Instinct Shaggy, and he's got the glowing eyes, and he, like, floats and can, like, beat the shit out of anyone. This is crazy. Actually nuts. It looks wild. It's apparently so good. Multiverses will be played for me alone because Iron Giant... Yeah, Iron Giant! My God. Okay, so the commercial... Okay, I gotta show people this, because I gotta make sure I'm not nuts. I have to make sure I'm not the crazy one. Chat, we're gonna pull up the Multiverses trailer. I don't know what it was about this trailer, but I do. Anytime I see the Iron Giant, I get really very emotional. I don't know why. I think it's just because that movie is fucking emotional. But the Iron Giant, oh my God. So the whole idea of the Iron Giant, if you've never seen the Iron Giant, is his idol is like Superman, because he like wants to be a superhero to save people's lives. And goddamn Don Bluth? I'm pretty sure that was a Don Bluth movie. For just making the most emotionally devastating movies of all time. This trailer, by the way, is a fucking hot mess. It really doesn't do the game justice from anything. Open beta comes out in July. Oh my God, we're probably gonna play it here. I might play it. This game, I don't know. Anyone remember Brave Little Toaster? Yeah, also emotionally damaging. Absolutely emotionally damaging. This trailer does not do this game justice. But there's like a fucking part in here that like makes me cry. It makes me like, sad. That's really loud, but...
Strange energy signature detected.
Computer, what's my location? Computer.
Is that actually Kevin Conroy? Because it kind of sounds like Kevin Conroy if he had like a retainer in. Was Kevin Conroy in the middle of eating a sandwich when he forgot that he had to do his lines?
What's up, Doc?
Computer, look out.
There's Arya Stark for some reason. Because WB went, this game is going to be so good at marketing our properties.
What'd I do to you?
There he goes. Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Punches Bugs Bunny in the face. What did I come? This is the cinematic trailer for Multiverses, the new WB game with Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Iron Giant, DC superheroes, Bugs Bunny, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, Arya Stark,
You are the cutest little guy.
Harley Quinn.
I'm calling you Slobber, because you look like your name might be Slobber.
Tom and Jerry.
You're gonna pay for attacking Slobber.
But there's a part in this, Shira, that deals with the Iron Giant that makes me it made me tear up. I wasn't ready for it. This trailer is a hot mess up until that part. Like, Jake just bored the Tasmanian devil. This is a hot fucking mess.
Look out below!
I don't know what's happening here, but this looks like a job for...
He's got the S on his chest.
You're with me.
That's cute as fuck. Like, so the whole fanfic writers are given the job of making a game. Yeah, absolutely. But the thing, so if you guys don't know, like, the lore of Iron Giant, first of all, like, one of the saddest Don Bluth movies of all time. Why did you do this to me? Yeah. Iron Giant canonically wants to become a superhero on Earth because of Superman. He wants to be Superman. And so him teaming up with Superman in the game and then getting the Superman S on his chest. I fucking, like, bawled when I saw that. I cried so hard. Good Lord. Why would they put that in there? That was a hot message of a trailer otherwise. I never thought I'd see Jake the dog swallow the Tasmanian devil whole. I'm excited to try that game. It honestly looks really fun. So July is going to be the open beta. We'll maybe play it over here. We'll see. I'm not, like, big on fighting games on this channel because the fighting game community is a little gatekeepy and weird sometimes. I've been playing fighting games since I was, like, 7 years old. But, like, even though I have faith in my skill, I also don't know if I want to invite that energy into our channel. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because this one's, like, a little bit sillier and more casual, I think. Iron Giant has always been a classic in my family. That's so cute. Yeah, I love the Iron Giant. Hello, by the way, BB. Hello, hi. Miss Lush, did I say hi to you yet? I don't think I did, but hello, hi. Saw Iron Giant in the theater. I cried. My God, it's such a sad movie. Iron Giant is a core memory. It really is. Really, really is. The way Superman just says, all right, you're with me. I know, it's so cute, right? You saw 50 times? Oh my God, I mean, worth. What game is it? It's called Multiverses. It's literally the most brilliant sales tactic for WBIP that I think that Warner Brothers has ever had. Because they just went, okay, Smash Brothers, it's just all different, like, video game franchises smashed together. No pun intended. What if we only kept it to our, like, our shit? Like, what if we were like, hey, guys, remember your favorite classics like Batman and Superman and the Iron Giant, but also newer things like Game of Thrones and Steven Universe, and buy our products and toys. You know, it's brilliant, honestly. Oh, you guys like memes? Well, Big Chungus is actually in the game, and so is Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Fucking insane. It's, like, actually nuts. So, fighting games are actually so fun, but cishet men kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, I feel that. Never saw it because everyone kept saying how sad it is. And I was just like, nope. Oh, my God. If you watch it at any age, I feel like it's pretty emotionally devastating. But especially once you have become an adult and experienced pain on a deep existential level, the Iron Giant is a heart stopper. It's intense. Heartbreaker, I should say. Mikey Newman's video on Iron Giant brings the tears to you. I don't think I've ever seen it. Hello, by the way, 12AX7. Avenged Sevenfold. It would have been so cool if they put Mr. Meeseeks in it. I think that they do. I don't know. Is that WB? They have some, like, fucking weird characters in it. Also, multi-platform. Saw the channel I follow for PlayStation release PlayStation releases played on PS5. Oh, dope. I didn't know that, actually. First, I thought I was getting an ad and forgot I was subbed. What's up, Hazel? Fighting games are a genre I feel I could enjoy if it wasn't absolutely shit at them. They're another one of those games, sort of like FPS, where you just have to practice and it's incredibly technical. Land Before Time was pure pain. Oh my god, yeah, painful, but yeah, one of those ones that you just watch over and over. For sure, for sure, for sure. I love Land Before Time, but I don't know. Like, Don Bluth was so good at what he did, but he really was just like, how can I make it look like the place I left, Disney, and make it hurt as much as possible, though? I don't know. He managed to do it, though. Elvis, yo, what's up? Thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining. What were you up to during your stream? I hope that it went well. Hello, hi. Haven't done the raid speech, so we'll do that now. Hello, hi, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. My name is Brian, a.k.a. Girbeagly. I'm a full-time Korean-American YouTuber, Twitch partner, and voice actor. I play everything from AAA games to indie games. Do a little bit of cosplay, open Pokemon cards, you name it. We just vibe out, try to be good to each other. If you decide to stick around, thank you so much for that. I hope that you enjoy our community as we continue to grow and have fun together. I was playing Phasmo. Oh my god, to find the new ghosts. I heard they added a bunch of them. Very creepy. That game, I don't know if that game will be as creepy to me now that I've been in a quote-unquote real haunted house. I don't know. I'll have to, maybe I'll get a squad together and play some more of it. I don't know. We'll see. Land Before Time Journey to Big Water goes so hard. Honestly, like, even though the animation budget definitely shrank over the course of the Land Before Time movies, some of them, like, weren't nearly as bad as you'd expect from, like, Land Before Time 6. You, like, by the 6th time, back then especially, if there was a movie with that many sequels, you're like, this thing has to suck. This is a direct-to-VHS, direct-to-DVD movie. It probably blows. But honestly, the Land Before Time had some slappers snuck in there, you know? There's 3 new ghosts and they're spooky and hard? I bet. Off to bed for me. Yo, Austin, take care. Thank you for being here. Thank you to anyone who's here right now. Like, genuinely, I started so goddamn late on a Sunday. It's a work school night. Don't you people have things to do? Why are you here watching me? I don't understand. You could be doing so many better things with your lives. The music honestly did pretty good, mostly. Yeah, for sure. I miss Phasmo. I feel like it'd be a totally different game with how much it's updated since I last played. I literally have not played it since they, like, hired more than... Like, the original dev, like, hired real people to work on it instead of just being like, I can shoulder all of it myself. Oh, wait, this has become a giant monster out of my control. I should probably get a dev team. I have not played it since before he hired his, like, current team. Land Before Time is so special to me and my positive childhood memories. That's very sweet. I love when people have, like, old movie memories or, like, old media memories. Like, yeah, say what you will about, like, oh, corporations, like, make movies and sell shit to, like, sell us toys or whatever the fuck. Sometimes they just result in really good feelings and good memories. I love a lot of franchises. There's like a lot of media out there that's like quote unquote comfort media that I enjoy a lot. That if I have a bad day, even if I like think about the memory of like that media, and again, say what you will, oh, it's manufactured by these corporations so that you are emotionally manipulated into spending your money. So the fuck what? It made me feel really good. It makes me feel really good to think about it. It makes me feel really good to watch it. It makes me feel really good to play it, whatever. At the end of the day, that's all I care about as a human being. I mean, not all I care about, but like, if I'm having a shitty day, why wouldn't I want to pull myself out of that hole so I could get back to 100%, you know? Getting ready to put out a big update soon, so it's a good time to try out stuff. Okay, thank you for the heads up. Land Before Time and Homeward Bound always bring me good memories. Oh my god, Homeward Bound used to make me absolutely fall apart. Good lord. Baby T-Rex being grown up enough to talk to his friends was my favorite. Oh yeah, Chomper. Oh, Chomper guy. Multiverse is WB characters? Yeah. Does that mean Roger Rabbit might show up in it? I honestly don't know. Maybe. Hello, by the way, Unnatural Introvert. Hello. I have no idea. I haven't seen anything about like the full roster, but they might add they like might add one. Or add him. Or they might have already announced him. I have no idea. I think it's someone can correct me on this if I'm wrong. I think it's free to play also. Fun fact, Nelson Shin, the director of Transformers the movie, was a producer in Land Before Time 2 and 4. Nice. I mean, that movie's got some emotional impact too. I can kind of feel it. Speaking of childhood movies with pain, thoughts on the trauma caused by Never-Ending Story. The Never-Ending Story. Oh my fucking god. Atreyu! Atreyu! No, Atreyu! Did that awaken some memories for people? Was that enough? is that enough to rekindle the pain inside your heart that you've held on forever? Because holy shit, that movie... I saw that movie when I was like a kid. And I was like, I hated it. Like when I got older, I loved it. But I hated it when I first watched it because I was like, why is it so sad? Why did they make that movie so sad? What's wrong with people? Any of y'all remember the episode of Pingu with the giant-ass walrus? Because that was absolutely terrible. I don't, because I'm sorry, I never watched Pingu. I wasn't a Pingu enjoyer. I'm sorry. I never had a chance to really sit down and watch them. Yes, fuck those companies for manipulating people, but if what I get out of it is worth more than the monetary value, that's what matters to me. Right, because you don't have to repay for those memories and those feelings over and over. They're just there in your brain as a core memory. I love Falcor, but he also scared me. I loved Falcor. Yeah, the horse scene. Yeah, Atreyu, the horse. Thought you meant the band? No, not. I mean, I have an Atreyu CD somewhere. Atreyu, I think there's some Atreyu on my fucking scene playlist still on Spotify. I'm not mad, just disappointed. I haven't seen the movie yet, but my band played the Never-Ending Story for our spring concert, and we got to sing the beginning, and it was beautiful. I mean, it's a classic. Jumanji scarred me for... Oh, man. There's some bits of Jumanji. I think Morgan and I just rewatched that a little while ago. But goddamn, that movie... Yeah, that movie hits. I love that movie, though. Really, really good. Still can't look at fireplaces the same because of that scary-ass plant. Oh, that plant was sinister. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah, I agree. Rock Eater still breaks me. Oh, Rock Eater. Yeah, Jumanji was terrifying. Jumanji was so good, though. But yeah, it had a lot of very scary moments. Even from an existential point of view, the fact a child was trapped in like a jungle setting for like decades, came out as a full adult, and then was being hunted by another human who wanted to kill him and mount his head. Bruh. Which movie did we rewatch? I'm pretty sure it was Jumanji. Didn't we, like, rewatch that a couple years ago again? It just, yeah, just some freaky shit in that movie. I like it a lot, though. And just the idea of, like, getting sucked into a fucking board game. I remember, like, as a kid, I, like, kind of, like, side-eyed all of my, like, Mattel board games from that point on. We rewatched that in 2014. Okay, so not really a little while ago at all. In fact, a lot a while ago. It feels recent because I think that movie just has so much impact, especially if you rewatch it as an adult. You're just like, holy shit, dude. I watched this when I was 12. I watched this shit when I was like a child. Is that what that movie's about? I haven't seen this in child. Yeah. Yeah, the idea that you can't stop playing a game if you aren't enjoying it. Nope. Yeah. I must have forgotten most of Jumanji. That's intense. It's fucked up. It's a good movie, though. It's a really good movie. One of my favorite Robin Williams performances. A little while ago in Boomer time. That's right. The years, they just keep going faster and faster, and I just can't keep track of them anymore. You know how it is. One of my babysitters bought the board game and didn't understand why I was scared to play as a kid. I wanted the Jumanji board game really badly. Because I thought it was just a cool thing. I thought it was a really cool idea. But I never got to play it. I never got to try it out. It is messed up. It's so sad, actually. Yeah, it's mainly just a fucking sad movie. Never-Ending Story is free on Tubi. Oh my god. What am I about to do to myself? Good luck. Can we get some Gerb salutes in the chat for 12? One of my baby... Oh, I just read that. This is Boomer Brain. Full works. Late night Boomer Brain. It's up. I'm up past my bedtime. Murder, She Wrote was on hours ago. Still sad about Robin Williams. It breaks my heart every single time I think about it. I told you guys, I don't have, like, celebrity idols. I don't, like, idolize celebrities, really. Like, I think some of them are cool. But, like, it's not like, oh, I'm parasocial enough to, like, fucking love this celebrity. Or, like, oh, I think that's a good person. Because it's like, I don't really care. I don't know them. They're just they're a celebrity doing their job on my TV show or movie or whatever. But, like, it's one of those things where Robin Williams inspired me so much when I was younger. Like, even when I was a child, there was that, like, oh, that guy is not just funny. He's just, like, talented in all the ways I wish I was talented. He always sticks out in my mind as just someone who inspired a lot of what I do now, I think. So, yeah. Murder, She Wrote was one of those shows that got me into mystery as a genre. Listen, Murder, She Wrote is 1,000,000,000% undeniably a boomer show, but that show is it kind of fucking slaps. All right? I'm going to say this right now. I know that everyone used to make the joke, oh, you got to get home before 7 p.m. so you could go watch Murder, She Wrote and go to bed, Grandma. But that show, unironically, was, like, kind of fucking good. I won't even lie. I won't play. Don't watch What Dreams May Come ever again. It's sad before the context of Robin Williams and worse with the context. Oh, God. Yeah, I bet. I wonder if they were just trying to save money or make a message that the hunter hunting Robin Williams character in Jumanji was the same actor that played his character's father. That was definitely not them trying to save money. That movie cost millions and millions of dollars. That was to make a point. That was 1,000,000,000%. That same actor being the hunter and his dad in the movie was a symbolic point in the movie. 100%. As a child, I had a low tolerance for scares until I was around 12 and played the Dead Space demo. Then I actually got invested in the genre. My tolerance kept rising steadily. I mean, what a fucking deep end to jump both feet first into. Holy crap. Dead Space? I'm kind of excited for the remake. I've thought about playing the classics here on stream, but I don't know if people would like them because they are really fucking heavy. I know some people would like them, but they're very heavy games. They're really, really dark, and they're very gory and just unnecessarily violent, honestly. It's funny that I say that because I signed up to get a press copy of the Callisto Protocol, which is basically the same type of game. I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream, though. I really have to weigh that one in my mind and think about it. So, I enjoyed the lore of the series, but the game itself is kind of meh. Yeah, I heard that, 3 was, really divisive for some people. Half awake but heard Jumanji, so now I have to bring up Zathura. That shit terrified me as a kid. You know, I didn't like Zathura as much. That was the space one, right? I think I saw that one. I might not have. I might have seen it and gone, oh, that looks like a knockoff of Jumanji. I don't like it. And then never watched it. It might have been one of those, moments. But yeah, that movie was basically just Jumanji in space, right? Yeah? Okay. I just rewatched the Let's Play of Dead Space, and God, I love how the story evolves in the second game. Yeah, so a lot of people told me that the second game is, the best one. Callisto Protocol is made by Glenn Schofield and the team behind Dead Space. Yeah. It's like ex-devs. 3 was divisive because it was more an FPS than it was a horror game. So it did like Resident Evil 5 and 6 did. There were several years where I thought I had completely imagined Zathura because I never saw anyone talk about it. You were like, I invented this. And if it doesn't actually exist, I am now going to, I'm going to write it. And I'm going to make probably a decent amount of money. Maybe. Finished replaying the first Dead Space right before the remake was announced. I'm so excited for both that and Callisto Protocol. Here's the thing. I might poll the community when it comes time. and be like, do you guys want to see me get the absolute fucking shit scared out of me? Because I will. That whole game will be me being like, all right, guys, we're making it. Like every 30 seconds in that game. But then you're gonna be like, haha, it's so funny. But then you're gonna have to watch me playing as the character Isaac, like stick my fingers in the eye sockets of like a monster and rip its head in half. Is that like worth the payoff of me shitting my pants on camera? Because if that's an okay trade-off for you, maybe we'll do the Dead Space games. But I know those games are jump scare factories, but they're also like intense over-the-top gore factories as well. So, I don't remember the story of 3, so I can't say how good the story gets in that one, but I remember it's a little disappointing for kind of shifting away from how the first 2 games were. Yeah, that's what I heard about a lot of it. I remember it being very divisive in the community. They're good games? Yeah, I mean, it's more of the content than if they're good games or not. Entertainment at its finest, I don't know what you're talking about. Dead Space 3 makes me sad knowing... I had to, like, reread that in my brain because I'm so used to seeing DS3 being Dark Souls 3 now. Sad knowing EA slashed the budget to ribbons and took creative control, but expected a way bigger game than 1 and 2. That's EA for you. Look at what happened to one of my favorite series, Mass Effect. Very, very sad. That said, I'm very, very much considering playing the Mass Effect games on the channel at some point, if people would be down with those. Because I really, really love Mass Effect. And those are fun, because they're choice-based games, and they're like action shooter RPGs. I want to go through like a bunch of classics. It's so, you know what's so funny, chat? I was just tweeting about this. Like, oh, the PS3 doesn't feel that long ago. But like Mass Effect, like all the games I've been considering playing recently, Mass Effect, BioShock, Dead Space, all those games are like 5 million years old now in gamer terms. They're so old compared to like so many games. And I still think of them as like fairly recent because I'm like, oh, the graphics were revolutionary at the time and the choice-based system and the gameplay, it was also new and it was brilliant storytelling and it was like things we hadn't seen yet before, like in gaming. Like, wow, so interesting. Now we have a ton of games like that, which is fantastic, but also, they were like milestones in gaming. And I'd love to share those experiences with chat. But I don't know if chat wants to see them. Because some of you weren't even, like, fucking around when they came out. Sport, thank you for 100 bits, by the way. Thank you. That's so nice of you. I'm going to head to bed and dissolve into the blankets. Well, thank you for being here, Shira. Take care. Thank you so, so much. Remember when Ratchet and Clank graphics were literally cutting edge? When they released Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, holy cow. I was like, holy shit, it's never going to get better than this. We're never going to have graphics better than this. It was on, like, PlayStation 2. It messes me up that Andromeda is over 5 years old. Yeah, how is that possible? That was, like, the most controversial game that had been released in a while because people were like, how did they fuck up the series this badly? And then some people were like, it's not that bad. It's the pinnacle of gaming. The Ratchet and Clank, if they... I can't remember. During State of Play, did they announce that they were moving the Ratchet and Clank games? Were those included in the, we're moving these to PC? Because if they are, chat, I hate to tell you this. You're going to be like, Brian, no, there's so many games we want you to play. Why are you going to do this? I will play every single fucking Ratchet and Clank game on stream. I love that series, like so much. It's one of my favorite series of all time. I still have Atari in the plastics at home. Damn. Sport, you could probably flip that for like a decent amount of money, I gotta say. That's a class. One of the first video games I ever touched was Pong on the Atari, on my cousin's Atari system. The Dead Space games in general got progressively less scary. Dead Space Isaac had never encountered necromorphs. Dead Space 2 is experienced with necros. 3 is just a stone cold necro killer. I kind of like when characters develop that way, but also, like, when they take away the tension completely in a horror series, like they did with, like, the Resident Evil games back in the day with, like, 5 and 6 and whatever the hell they were doing for a while. it did make me a bit sad because I was like, man, like it's campy and it's like fun action, but it's just not what it was, and it's too different than like what the core idea of the series was back in the day. So it's how many years old? Yeah, I actually didn't mind Andromeda. Yeah, exactly. So and like as you get farther away from a game, I think people objectively look at games a lot more too, because there is a lot of fan favoritism with gaming. Gaming is like one of the most gate-kept genres. People like are very resistant to change in it. They're like, this Andromeda was so different than the rest of Mass Effect, it has to suck. Instead of, oh, it was so different, and it might, by the old standards, not be as good, but by, like, through a different lens, actually kind of rule. So, yeah. EA, well, we all know this. Yeah, I mean, that's the other problem, is EA just does, as a company, kind of blow. Man, I got a press key for the new Battlefield when it first came out, like Battlefield like 2042 or whatever the hell it was. And I'm a lifelong Battlefield fan. I played Battlefield 1942. I played Battlefield 2. I was a big like military sim shooter fan for a long time. I fucking loved the Battlefield games. One of my first PC games I ever like played was Battlefield 2. On an old crappy CD-ROM I got from like a thrift store. And I loved the hell out of that game. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, Battlefield. I skipped like, you know, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1, whatever the newer ones were. I stayed away from them because I was like, I didn't have time. And I was like, I just got a press key for EA Games Battlefield 2042. So fucking pumped for this game. And it was probably the biggest flop they've ever released. It had like a what? Like a 19% on Steam for a while. Because it was so hated. Because it was so glitchy. It got downvote bombed into hell. It was just super ugly. It was... The servers sucked. The weapon balancing sucked. The game was so bad. Yeah, it flopped so bad they're making it free to play. Right. It fucking sucks. It is such a bad game. And they've fixed a lot of it, but compared to any other game that like came out in 2021, it's atrocious. It's really terrible. And unfortunately, what ended up happening was everyone went, just what EA does. Oh well, GG, go next. I feel like a lot of the gaming community thinks flawed always equals worthless. Nothing can be good but imperfect for some people. Right, there's never a happy medium for them. People want it exactly their way or it's the worst game that's ever made. And it's so garbage to see that mentality because devs, you know, they're gonna release what they are basically told by publishers to release unless they're an indie. And even then, sometimes publishers get involved and have demands and requirements. But as a result, we sometimes get subpar games. But sometimes the game is like their artistic vision and it's actually like kind of dope and just no one wants to give it a chance because they're used to other things. Sport, holy crap, thank you for 300 more bits. That's really sweet of you. Thank you very much for the support. That's really kind. Thank you so much. Again, to anyone who's here tonight, I know it's like late. Past 2 a.m. now. Probably should end soon. I'm sorry, chat. We'll rinse to, I don't know what percentage. We'll try to get it done soon here. Only bits and run for me. Yo! Good luck at work tomorrow, Sport. We're so proud of you for landing a new job. We knew you could do it. I hope that our encouragement helped you through your journey to the new job. That's awesome. Chat, can we get some chaos and hype in the chat for Sport? Because we're unbelievably proud of you, Sport. It's awesome. The vibes have been immaculate tonight. I hope so. Sport, what? You said bits and run. What are you doing? That's not bits. You lied to me. You lied to me on the internet. That means you go to internet jail. Thank you so much for the 5 gift. 5. I can't count. Thank you for the 5. Arc337, Lycraft, Taylor Latte Boy, Puppin Blut, and Kojimaru. If any of you are in chat, please make sure you are saying thanks. Enjoy the emotes and the sub badges. Subs and run too. Thank you. I appreciate you beyond words. Thank you very, very much. Get some good rest. You're going to do great. We are so proud of you here. Seriously. Internet jail? You mean Twitch jail. Yeah, Twitch jail. I've been there. It's a dark place. Omega, get some good rest. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you a ton. Take care. Take care. Hey, what's up, Puppin' Blood? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your sub badge from Sport. Sometime this week, by the way, guys. Guarantee. I will be doing another Pokemon card opening stream. So if you like the vibes here tonight, I know this is sort of the pattern that we get into whenever we play Power Wash. Everyone's brain is being washed of all of its sin, and you're getting that good serotonin from watching things get clean, and you're just like, ooh, this makes my brain feel tingly in a good way. You know, watching games like this. Getting rid of the graffiti. These nasty kids and their graffiti. We're going to be doing a Pokemon card stream opening, and if you've never been here for a Pokemon card stream opening, it's very similar sort of vibes and energy here, except we'll be joined by my lovely, wonderful, incredible partner, Morgan. She will probably open some packs, because she has been the past couple openings we've done, and enjoy talking to you guys on mic as well. Wish I could power wash my brain. Pretend this is your brain. This is your brain on power wash. Hero Link, get some good rest. Thanks so much for hanging with us. Take care. The guarantee because it's a sponsorship? No. No, I don't. I'm not. Do you know what's crazy? I'm like. So I know a few months ago I reported that I had DM'd with the influencer partnership manager at Pokemon, and I was like, dude, what do I gotta do to get on Pokemon's PR list? And he was like, dude, we've looked at your content, and it's awesome that you love Pokemon this much, and it's awesome that you want to work with us, but also Pokemon is a fairly family-friendly brand, and again, we've looked at your content. And I was like, I get it, though. Like, I wasn't mad. I wasn't annoyed. I just like, I get it. I understand how this works. I get it. I've been in the biz long enough to know. So I was like, okay. Well, that means that we'll never fucking work with Pokemon, probably. Well, like 2 months ago, dude followed me on Twitter. And he interacts with my tweets and stuff. And so there's been, it doesn't mean that I'm guaranteed to get a sponsorship. But this is the guy who works with, like, the North American, like, influencers that get sent, like, free Pokemon products. So, like, my hope, fingers crossed, is at some point they go, okay, the payoff for non-family-friendly content with a community that's, like, this passionate about Pokemon cards means, yeah, we'll send you, like, a booster box or something. ETB, some sort of Pokemon products for you and your community to enjoy. I think that'd be cool. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I mean, I have so many Pokemon cards to open already anyway, and I just, continuously buy them. Brian is family friendly. We in the chat are not family friendly. Oh God, I don't know if I'm family friendly. That's an oversell of me for sure. Pet of the Century and Anime Fangirl. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Nothing unwholesome about man cream. Listen, in context, you're absolutely correct. Out of context. I mean, out of context, we turned it into something very different. For sure. Again, happy Pride. Watch this. Oh! That's amazing. Physics, so realistic in this game. Pokemon cards are always sold out in my area. I got some other hardcore nerds in my area, damn it. Yeah, we were just in Walmart the other day grabbing some groceries, and there's a dude who fucking called his grandma because they wouldn't sell him more Pokemon cards. He just, like, bought a bunch because he wanted to flip them. He called his grandma, this sweet old lady, came in, and he put her in the line, and he was like, Grandma, buy those cards, and those cards, and those cards. And the lady at the cash register was just sitting there with her arms crossed, and she's like, you can't get any more. I told you can't get any more. And he was like, they're for her, obviously. That's why she has the shopping cart. And he was just being a little shit. And then he was like on his phone and he was like, yeah, tell the guys that like they have a bunch of Pokemon cards here. Like we can flip all of it. I wanted to punch him so fucking hard in the face. I wanted to absolutely body slam him through the Walmart cashier counter. It was so shit. Really, really annoying to witness that in the wild. He just not a care in the world. Just him being like, yeah, Grandma, help me with my fucking overbuying, selling at 10 times the price scheme. Pretty annoying. Here's the good thing, and I brought this up. Imagine being such a man baby. You literally call your grandmother to buy cards for you. Yeah, villain shit, yeah. Yeah, because it's a fucking kids game. Let kids get cards. Let them get their hands on some cards. Like, you guys know I have a lot of packs to open, but I buy, like, one item of each thing. And a lot of times what I will do is I'll just buy it from PokemonCenter.com, which is the official Pokemon website. So, like, it's not like I'm depleting the local supply that, like, you know, a dad who's coming into, like, Walmart is trying to buy his kid, like, a couple packs for, like, a birthday gift. I'm not doing that shit. You know? So I try to buy from the company directly. Good thing about buying from the company directly right now is if you order only $20, which is pretty easy to do with Pokemon products, free shipping. You know it's coming directly from the source, so there's no way that like someone tampered with the packs or anything like that. And they just bought the company that they used to commission to print and cut their cards. They bought that company itself, so it is only dedicated to Pokemon cards. It's technically like in-house printing now, so they're able to print as much as they want of everything, and they've been printing some of the like not old sets, but like slightly older sets that were out of print for a while, and they were printing them heavy. You know, like Shining Fates you can find again. You can find Vivid Voltage. You can find, you know, like even sets from like a couple back. Darkness Ablaze is around again. I got a couple ETBs of like regular Sword Shield base. Like they got shit that they're printing that you can just buy from the website. And it's really cool to see that. So I hope that my hope as a collector is they overprint the shit out of every set they can physically so that the value on the secondhand market plummets. And all these idiots who are trying to sell booster packs for like $12 online will only be able to sell them for like retail or have to eat the cost and sell for under retail. Because they went, ha, hey, Grandma, come in here and help me grab like 20 fucking packs of cards that I'm going to try to sell for $12 each. Oh, you dipshit. You just spent $100 on cards, and now you have to sell them for only $50 because Pokemon Company combated the issue directly. That's my hope. Bats and Coffins, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Dew of the Sea. I like that name. Thank you very, very much. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for the support. We're back in near 500 sub territory, which is awesome. Yeah, fuck scalpers. Yeah, it's one thing to like buy a thing or two and then, you know, be like, oh, this is like a collector's item. Like I bought 2 of them. I'm gonna like keep one for me and like flip the other or something, or like, I don't know. If you do that kind of thing because you're like a struggling college kid or something. But like I said, like, yeah, exactly, Darkling Dude. I was literally just about to reference that again, where it was like a full-grown adult who just, there was a big sign that said like limited 2 items, and he just pushed past all of us. Little boy was sitting there like with his like grandma trying to like pick out a pack. She was like, what do you want? And he was like, I don't know. I got to think about it. And then this full-grown man shoved by all of us in the middle of a pandemic, mind you, made physical contact with people, and just scooped up like fucking like 12 boxes of Pokemon cards, like collections, and just like sprinted to the self-checkout. And the little kid was like, oh, like he didn't even get to like choose. Like it's fucking sad, dude. Also sucks it's on the employees of stores to deal with idiots like them. Yeah, it's just such a bummer. The nice thing at like Target, for instance, is Target in some locations implemented a system where you cannot, like, it physically will lock you out from buying more cards. Like, it will be like limit of 2 items, and if you try to scan a third one, it will say it's not accepted. Yeah, scalpers gonna eat dirt and consequences. My biggest thing is karma will catch up to everyone someday, and those dudes will again have to just like eat the fucking cost of all those. They're gonna be sitting there. I got a gold mine of like Darkness Ablaze packs. Someone's gonna want to pay like $18 a pack for these in like a year. And Pokemon Company is like, fuck you. We just literally put like 80,000 more packs of those in like circulation. Your shit's not worth anything. And then these guys are like, oh shit. Well, now I gotta sell them at like 25% of the price. It is wild. So crappy. Yeah, it was such a bummer to see. Morgan and I saw a ton of that. When like the hype was like at its max. It's a bubble though, and it is like I feel like it's getting a little bit closer to popping all the time. And I cannot wait for it to fucking pop. It's the same vibes as grown men who dive for the fly balls at baseball games, and there was a kid right there like, dude, yeah, I've seen so many clips of adult men at baseball games. There's a pop fly foul ball going into the stands, some little like 12-year-old boy's got his glove up like, oh, like I'm going to get a baseball from a famous player. And like a 34-year-old like prematurely balding like asshole jumps in front of him and like rips the ball out of their hands. Like the kid will like have his glove partially around it and they'll be like, ugh. I saw a video clip recently where the man was mocking the child. Where he physically ripped the ball out of the kid's hand. This is the problem with sports games coming back, right? And the kid was like, oh. And the man who had like come from like 3 rows over, by the way, this wasn't like his uncle or dad or something. This was like a full-grown man from like a few rows away. Had like run over to try to grab this thing. Ripped it out of the kid's hand and then just held it there. And it was like smugly in this child's face. And I was like, oh, boy. Give me The Purge MLB edition. I don't really either. Just have a mountain of cards in a closet. Third time I've amassed a horde. Yeah, that's the thing is I'll just like buy a few packs at a time and it just like turned into what it has turned into. I told you guys I probably have from buying like individual ETBs. This is not me like being like I'm gonna buy 5 Astral Radiance ETBs at once. It's like no, I'm just gonna buy 1 Astral Radiance ETB, 1 Darkness Ablaze ETB, 1 Brilliant Stars ETB. I'm going to buy 1 Pikachu collection. I'm going to buy 1 Celebrations Prime collection. I'm going to buy 1 booster box of this set. I probably have like, I don't know, 500, 600 plus packs to open. Possibly closer to 4 digits. I have no idea. I have shit from Pokemon XY that I bought when we first started doing the card openings on stream. Back in like, ended 2019, beginning of 2020, whenever it was. I still have like Primal Clash, Roaring Skies, Steam Siege, whole bunch of other like old packs here that I could open. Primal Clash is going for like $14-15 a pack online. If I wanted to be a huge asshole, I could make a couple $100 by flipping those. But I think we're probably just going to open them at some point. Because I'd rather collect them than like take advantage of other people. I bought 1 ETB of the new set. I haven't done it since a few sets. I didn't realize some of the cards have a very secret feel to it. Yeah. But are only like $2. Yeah. But see, that's the joy of being a collector. You get very pretty art. I don't care about the value as much. Like, it's cool to pull a Charizard. But, like, I like collecting to collect. Pokemon brings me very fond memories from when I was a kid. It's a very, I don't know, special franchise to me. They were some of my first video games I ever played. They were the first, like, one of the first types of cards I started collecting after Magic and, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my God, like, I love that they're spoiling. You see all these whiny people who are like, oh, I'm done with Fusion Strike already. Oh, I'm done. Astral Radiance sucks. No, these are cards from, like, Pokemon Arceus Legends. That's cool. That's like a side game. It's not even technically mainline. Like, I think it kind of overlaps with mainline games. But still, it's not a, like, regular, like, blue and red or, like, gold and silver type game. It's a offshoot by itself. And they're bringing us special cards. The next set special set's going to be Pokemon Go cards. That's cool as fuck. That's really cool. But there's all these people who are like, I hate the pull rates. And it's like, stop being a brat. It's a kid's playing card game. And also, it's cool to collect cool-looking art. So even, like, the commons and stuff. Like, I love, like, all the commons and the uncommons because I love seeing the art. I love all the artists that are involved with the Pokemon franchise. It's really cool. No, you got a new mic and all. To be honest, your voice can carry a stream on its own regardless. That's very nice of you to say, 12. I did get a new mic. I was explaining it came broken, unfortunately, so I'm going to be sending it back to the UPS store tomorrow to be sent back in. Once they get it, they're going to issue me a refund, and I'm going to buy another of the same mic and hope that this one is treated better in transit, in shipping, so that it's not broken. Because it's a very expensive microphone. I appreciate that a lot. This mic has carried us a large number of days, a large number of years, actually, at this point. When did Ethan send me this mic? Christmas 2020, I think? Christmas 2019? I can't remember when he sent me this. This is the Elgato Wave 3. This is one of the best USB mics on the market, in my opinion, just because of its, like, interesting features. Not necessarily quality-wise, but it is pretty high quality for the price point. But the new one that I have, when it was working, for the brief 15 minutes I could use it, just you wait. My voice sounds awesome in it. And I don't like the sound of my voice, but my voice sounded pretty neat in it, honestly. Back when I worked on my last job, they would open specifically for profit, but it took them way too long to do that. It isn't it's not, opening Pokemon cards is gambling. It's not profitable. That would be like walking into the casino with $200 thinking you're going to walk out being a millionaire or something. It doesn't happen. My friend in high school gave me his B-graded Yu-Gi-Oh cards for free because I like the art. Yu-Gi-Oh fucking slaps. I wouldn't be able to buy the mic I was just talking about without Konami being like, hey, we want to sponsor you because you like Yu-Gi-Oh so much. I have a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like, all over. I have some vintage Yu-Gi-Oh packs that I could open as well, as they keep sending me cards. I literally just the other month, good lord, they just sent me the Ghosts from the Past Second Haunting, which we haven't opened yet, which I'll probably open for Fan House. I plan on opening a lot of these. But they sent me Grand Creators back near a couple months ago when we were doing all the Yu-Gi-Oh sponsored stuff. Battle of Chaos booster box I haven't even opened yet. I bought myself a Brothers of Legends booster box because I like that set so much that we haven't gotten all the way through. Dimension Force they just sent to me, and then literally just sent me Legendary Duelists, Duels from the Deep booster boxes. It's fucking cool. There's so much. But Konami has sent me so many Yu-Gi-Oh products recently. Like, I'm getting buried in them. I'm not complaining, but I got to start opening them. But it is kind of dope I'm on their press list, and they just send me stuff without me asking, no. Not a thing I ever thought I'd hear. Got to make a shirt. Yu-Gi-Oh fucking slaps. It does, though. Yu-Gi-Oh is awesome. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Liked Yu-Gi-Oh for like 20 years. Used to buy Magic the Gathering just for the art and sometimes for nerdy builds. I was a hardcore Magic the Gathering fan for so many, many, many years. I love Magic the Gathering. I haven't played recently, so I'm very out of meta, and I don't know, like, what people play anymore. But I used to play a lot of, like, mono red instant focus decks and, like, dragon decks and stuff. I have a shit ton. I had to stop collecting Magic cards because they just release too many sets too quickly. But I have a huge stack of Magic cards right next to me, actually, that I have to put away. I've been into Magic cards since I was probably like 8, 9 years old, something like that. So like 27 years, 28 years, something like that. The theme of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards were like a Kingdom fancy breakfast. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the monster archetypes are just insane. I love it. Speaking of not about profit, I have a first edition MCF Dark Magician Girl that I kept / took care of. Nice. She's Dark Magician Girl. Turns out a near mint is like 4K. Yeah. Yep. So one of the most sought after Dark Magician Girl cards. She's one of my favorites. If I pulled the ghost rare out of one of these boxes of Second Haunting, I will scream so loudly that my neighbors will probably call the police. The meta evolves too fast. Yeah, the meta in Magic evolves too fast, and it's just not an accessible game anymore. I hear that complaint a lot. Like, I can play the basics. I play a little bit of Magic Arena every now and then. But, like, it's just not... It's such a big, bloated, monstrously huge game at this point that I know a ton of people who are like, yeah, I'm into, like, other TCGs, and I just cannot get into Magic. It's just, like, too big. There's too much... Too many rule sets. It moves too quickly as far as, like, the meta goes. It's just... It's expensive. Beautiful cards, though. I actually just... Normally, when they release a new set of Magic, I buy one collector's booster. And that's it. I used to buy, like, 10 collector's boosters because I like the art so much, but I couldn't afford it anymore. I was just like, that's too much money on cardboard. I inherited, especially collecting Dragon Ball Super cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and Pokemon cards all at the same time. Now I don't have to. I guess now I don't have to worry about Konami or about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No, I can't. I can't get back into it though. Inherited over 1,000 cards from when my dad collected Magic. It's a fucking insanely long life game. It's been around forever. I got into it in the 90s. I was literally a kid. I used to save up, like, money to, like, buy a single booster pack. And then I had no idea what the cards did at first. And then when I eventually started learning how to play it, because a group of dorks at my school were playing it, I was like, hey, I'm a dork too. Let's play some Magic. Teach me how to play. And I used to go to, like, the local card shop and like, play in, like, local tournaments. It was fun. It was really fun shit. But it's a hard game to access for people. The new Digimon TCG, as the kids say, is bussin'. It's pretty dope. It's honestly, I would also get into that one if I wasn't already involved in so many different card games. Digimon looks cool. I love Digimon, the anime, when I was a kid. I really, really think Digimon should probably get more recognition than it does, but it always was one of those series that sort of played second fiddle to Pokemon, like throughout its entire history, and I think it still kind of does. I think Digimon saw that Pokemon cards were so highly collectible and so big in the world right now that they went, oh, if we release Digimon cards, like a new TCG, people will get like into that a lot. And some people did in the beginning, but the collector's market, secondhand market, definitely didn't like push it into prominence very much. But I think the card art is awesome. And from what I've heard, the gameplay mechanics are really fun. They even have like a Transformers TCG now. I mean, they did back in the day, but they have like another new one, which looks really cool, honestly. I was this close to buying some booster packs of it the other day, and I was like, I cannot get into more card games. I used to play the Star Wars CCG game back in the day, too. I've showed you guys my giant Ziploc bag of super old, like 20-plus-year-old Star Wars CCG collectible card game cards way back in the day. I loved it so much more than Pokemon as a plot when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, Digimon's cool as hell. They have like a new Digimon, anime, right? I would love to voice in, like, a Digimon anime. Like a kid-style anime. I think it would be fun as hell. To be able to be like, okay, but we have to get through the haunted forest. Like, that would be fun as hell to do a character like that. As long as the TCG is good, I think it will take off. So many were skeptical of the DBZ Supercard game when they first dropped it. I picked it up. Yeah, because the original DBZ collectible card game kind of wasn't that good, honestly. This one is a lot more fun. The Dragon Ball Super card game for sure. Pirates of the Caribbean cards? I didn't even know they made those. That's wild. New Digimon is a reboot, if I remember properly. Yeah, it's like a whole new reboot. But it looks really cool. I'd love to be a voice in it. Your voice absolutely has the range. Oh, stop. Main reason I haven't played Magic or even much D&D despite my interest. Isn't it wild that Wizards owns both D&D and Magic? I ran out immediately when they announced the Dungeons and Dragons cards for Magic. That was so cool. That was one of my favorite crossovers they ever did. It's how overwhelming big and complex the games are. Yeah, like we were saying, there's just like too many rule sets, too many metas. It makes it fun from a strategic point of view, but it's not very beginner friendly as far as games go. Like collecting these Marvel and DC cards you get at the arcade games. Oh, that's dope. Comes with a card every time you play. I like that a lot. They have like an official like DC card game I saw at Walmart the other day too, which looked kind of interesting. And another one that I really want to collect, even though the cards aren't worth shit, which is fine, because again, I don't collect to pull big cards. It's not like I'm going to resell any of them anytime soon, and I understand that opening booster packs is just gambling, so that would be fucking stupid to risk my money on that. But if I collect to collect because I like it, that's emotional value to me right there. But they have a Final Fantasy card game, and it spans all the games, and they have like official like Final Fantasy artwork as the cards for some of them. And apparently the game is like, it's okay. It's not great, but it's like really, really goddamn dope looking as far as like collector's items. You guys know me. Final Fantasy, slap it on anything, I'm buying that shit. Hot take, Wolverine is an underrated character. I have a question for you, Decaf Fate, and this is not meant to be demeaning or anything like that. Are you a 90s kid? I know, the meme. Only 90s kids remember. Because if you are, then you probably know what I'm going to say next. But if you're not, Wolverine was probably one of the most popular characters in the 90s. He was like one of the faces of X-Men. In the cartoon and the video games, he had a huge fan following. That's why they made the like Wolverine movie. And then Old Man Logan, like all the graphic novels, like all that shit. It's like huge. The real version of the Final Fantasy VIII card game. It's not played that way in the collectible card game, the TCG that they have. Unfortunately, because that game fucking rules, right? That game's super fun. That was the best part of Final Fantasy VIII, in my opinion, was the card game. I like that game a lot, but the card mini game, I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. So damn fun though. Play the F out of the Final Fantasy VIII card game? Hell yeah. No, but it spans all the game's like artwork and lore, and all I want is a Tifa card. I want a Tifa card so bad. I want a Terra card from Final Fantasy VI, and then I'm good. Played Duel Links or Master Duel? I haven't played very much Master Duel yet because I don't have the time. But I have played a lot of fucking Duel Links in my life. I gloriously lost a tournament, sponsored tournament that I was a part of for Yu-Gi-Oh! They wanted Yu-Gi-Oh! Creators in a Duel Links tournament semi-recently. I did dog shit, but to be fair, they nerfed me. They told me I had to use pendulum summoning, and I was like, I don't want to use pendulum summoning. And they're like, it's kind of the point of you doing the sponsored Arc 5 shit. And I was like, okay, I'll build a Performapal deck, I guess. And it fucking flunked out. I think I got one OTK'd, like, probably 4 out of my, like, 10 matches I played that day. It was brutal. It was really, really rough. Because the other players I was playing against were, like, people whose only content is Yu-Gi-Oh! So they weren't told, oh, you have to do pendulum summoning to showcase it. I had just been a host of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream. And where we were highlighting the release of Arc 5 stuff onto Duel Links. And what ended up happening was they were like, okay, that's your brand for this entire activation. If you want to get paid money, that is what you do. You need to include pendulum summoning. And I was like, okay, well, on my personal account, I haven't pulled very many pendulum monsters. So I guess I'm building a Performapals deck as a meme. And I was like, okay, that's great. And then my opponents were like running like Harpy and shit like that. So they would just have 20 fucking monsters out in a in a turn to tribute and summon 4,000 attack monsters to one-shot me. It was brutal. It was really, really rough. It was very, very rough because they weren't under the same limitations as me. And to be fair, again, a lot of the other creators in that tournament were people who only make Yu-Gi-Oh content. So I think even if I got to play like, you know, like my like Blue Eyes deck that I like a lot or something like that, I probably still would have gotten shit stomped. But it definitely did not help me to be like, all right, here's my 1,200 attack Performa pal. I pendulum summoned this and like one more. It was fucking rough. It was very, very rough. But everyone I met was really nice and through it, and overall I had fun, I guess. I mean, it was just a loser. It was loser's POV montage, that entire tournament. So, only thing I remember about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back when is when I would lose, I would patiently wait for my opponent to finish their combo. I learned that meant a lot to players. Yeah, I mean, if you wait for them to be like, I summon this, which will allow me to pull 3 more cards, which will allow me to put down this, which will allow me to tribute to summon this. Like, I mean, it meant a lot when people got to get through their spiel of over-explaining mechanics. We need you to go to work on the grounds. That's what I'm doing. Apparently, they're using this Ferris wheel in the game, Lucario, for a rave. So, that's pretty funny. Everyone you met was like, hey, Brian, you know your decks suck. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much before every match, we got, like, a little bit of, like, downtime to talk to our opponents in a Discord call. And it was one of those, like, things where I was like, I am going to prep you ahead of time because I know I'm not going to win this match. So, I am running Performa Pals tonight. And they'd be like, why? And I was like, and I explained, Konami wants me to do this because they want to show off pendulum summoning during an official tournament to show people that it's the Arc 5's now in Duel Links. And they were like, okay, cool, whatever. And most of them were just like, I don't give a fuck, and No Mercy killed me. But the last person I played against, whose name is Pheromone. Pharaoh was awesome. They were one of my favorite people that I've ever like cold met, who I had never talked to before. They were so nice. They were so nice. And they were like, we're gonna make it a show, and it's gonna be fun. And so while we were playing, they had been given the task of doing like commentary for our match. So they were like, okay, and my opponent is playing like whatever camel stupid Performa Pal. They didn't say it that way. They were like, okay, they pulled out the camel. So this card has 0 attack, but it has 1,200 defense, and it has the special ability of this. And they were like really, really entertaining and very engaging. And then they were also like, oh, I made this like misstep. Like it was one of the only rounds I won the whole tournament. Was because they were like, okay, I'm gonna play a fun, stupid, silly deck too then, just for fun, and we're gonna just like make it a goofy match. And we made it a really goofy match, and it was great. Honestly, it was really very entertaining to play with them. And fortunately, that was like my last match of the day, so I got to end it on a good note with them. So yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I got my ass kicked inwards during that tournament. It's still fun. It was still cool to be able to take part in something like official like that, because normally you have to be invited as like a high level player to get into those tournaments. So sweet of that. Yeah, it was really, really nice. A very, very kind person. All right, chat, I'm gonna get to 20% here, then we're gonna call it quits for the night, because it's 2:38, and I said I wasn't gonna stream this long, and I did, because I like talking to you and I have fun doing it. What's the most esoteric TCG series you've ever collected / played? Chat, the floor is open for you. I've already talked about all the card games I've collected, played. You think people power wash the Statue of Liberty? I fucking hope so. I would wash the shit out of that. I don't know that, like, is it, like, because it's a national monument, that they go, okay, power washing might be, like, too powerful, it might, like, break off pieces of the fucking Statue of Liberty? We gotta, like, get on our hands and knees and scrub this bad boy with soap and water and a dish rag. Maybe, I don't know. Got an absolute perler of a track from Asterix, Winks, that I can't wait to hit you with. Okay, Bree Strobe. I forgot that this character was even texting us in the game. You're gonna float away into the cosmos when you hear this. Just a sec. Is the game gonna actually play rave music to me? Am I gonna get DMCA'd by Power Wash Sim? That'd be a hell of a way to lose my channel. Gotta gentle wash that bad boy. Oh my god. Have a good night, man. I'm out. Yo, Lucario, take care. Thanks so much for dropping by to say hi. Appreciate ya. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good start to your week. Aim mode? What the fuck? Am I an aimer? Aim mode is A? Huh? Is there a non-aim mode? Is there a mode you don't aim and you just go, oh, like that? Because that'd be kind of fucking funny. I don't know. Oh, I've no idea. You got to gently wash the Statue of Liberty, yeah. What? What's this say? Garlo. Garlo was here. Here spelled wrong. Okay. Oh, it's 20%. I gotta get out of here. Aim mode is similar to an arcade shooter. Is that what it is? Any aimers in chat? That's my esports streamer voice. My leg. Yo, take care, Vash. I'll text you next year or something. I think if you press C, you can move the power wash independently of your camera. What? Wait, I rebinded C to crouch because I'm an insane person. There's like a camera mode, you mean? I'm assuming? Stance mode. It's me, esports gaming streamer. We all talk this way when we're playing League of Legends, or Dota 2, or Smite, or CSGO. Aim mode? Aim mode isn't bound to anything, bruh. If I hit the up button, will that work? Am I an aimer anymore? Oh, shit! Oh, it is like an arcade, it's like an on-the-rail shooter. I didn't understand what you meant by arcade shooter. So I can't... Oh, I cannot... Why is it just doing the tutorial now for me? So I can't change my field of view, really. I can't... not that I could before, but I can't, like, rotate or move besides strafing. Yeah, so it's like an on-the-rail shooter. Take this, zombies in House of the Dead. Bra, bra, bro. That's kind of insane. That makes me want to throw up, though. This is kind of cool, though. Holy shit. So if you're, like, really tunnel-visioned in on something, you can just do this. And you only control your reticle. You don't control... Your head doesn't move with it. Oh, until you get to the edges of the screen. Oh, so it's like a... It's like fucking... The original, like... Castle Wolfenstein. Hey guys, welcome to today's Let's Play of the original Doom. I'm not talking about the 2016 remake. I'm talking about the original Doom that was like 100 pixels. This is actually fucking neat that they have that in there. I'm going to go back to regular mode, though. I kind of like that. Chex Doom port. You mean Chex Quest? Put some respect on the name. I helped Ethan to a sponsored Chex Quest stream. Like, when was that? Some of you probably remember. I think that was like 2020. Chex Quest sponsored Ethan. And this is how good of a friend I am. Chat, I'm going to end on a morally superior note. Again, I told you guys, I'm the most unproblematic, highest of the moral high grounds ever streamer in the world. Which is why I told you that dark truth earlier in the stream. Now I'm going to tell you an anecdote that only makes me look good. Ethan got that sponsored Chex Quest thing. And he invited me to play it with him. Because he had to do a multiplayer stream with it. And him and I, like, goofed around for, like, an hour or two or however long that was that we were doing Chex Quest together. And he, I completely forgot about that. Well, now you remember. He was like, Brian, do you want any of the sponsorship money that I'm getting? And I said, no. I said, no, I just want to help out a friend. And that's how morally superior I am to Ethan. Because he would have taken the money. First PC game I played was MechWarrior 3. One of my fucking favorite games, honestly. God, I loved MechWarrior 3. I played the shit out of MechWarrior 3. That and then the strategy tactical RPG. Why is my brain now? Front Warrior? I think it was called, not Front Warrior. I think it may, was it called Front Warrior? It was a mech game that was like a Front Mission. Front Mission. It was a mech-based game. Square Enix made it originally. But it was like a tactics-style JRPG game with mechs. And it was awesome. It was so good. I played the crap out of Front Mission 3 specifically on PlayStation 1. Holy shit, I love that game. MechWarrior 3, though. Holy crap. I got so many hours into MechWarrior 3 on PC back in the day. Generous move to give the money to a friend in need. Right, he needs it. Based. That's me. It's me. All right, I gotta end. I gotta go. This game's fun, though. Chex Quest was free, and all I had was a gateway in Windows 97. It's back, and it's free. It's on Steam. You can play it. You can play it on Steam for free. Chex Quest is back, baby. It's Chex Quest HD. It's pretty. It's. I mean, it's just Chex Quest. I mean, I had fun with it, but it's definitely super retro and definitely not for everyone. So yeah, Infinistream not tonight. I mean, it technically was an Infinistream because I streamed like 45 minutes past when I wanted to. Anyway, chat. Sorry we don't have the new mic yet. It's out of my control, but it will soon be back in my control. I had fun. Sorry that I started at fucking midnight Eastern time. What a weird day. Had a blast with Morgan's family. Like a really good time hanging out with Morgan's mom and dad today. We took them out to Indian food, which was really good. We just sort of hung out, vibed. Very, very good time. See you next time. Thanks for the warm welcome. Thanks for being a part of the conversation and vibing with us all. So glad I made it to a stream. See y'all in a year. Decaf Fade, I hope we see you sooner than that. But all the tech issues I was having sort of had put me in the down in the dumps, and I was feeling kind of crappy about it before I started stream. Vibes tonight were fucking perfect. So good. So good. So I just really, really appreciate everyone who's here tonight, hanging out. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully the gameplay and the conversation relaxed you, allowed you to vibe out. If you had a rough day, I hope that it was funny. I just want people to have like a good time here. That's all I ever care about. So hopefully, if you did, let's spam a little bit of pride in the chat tonight. We didn't do any pride spam yet tonight. Spam a little bit of pride if you had a good time tonight. And if you didn't, you don't have to. Don't feel pressured to do it. But I always like to see if people had a good time. Just because I know that a lot of people are busy these days. And so when people want to just chill out and they actually enjoy their time here, that means the world to me. I really want people to feel welcome here. I want people to feel like they can jump in and out of the conversation at their own leisure. If you just want to, vibe and lurk the whole time, like that's cool too. That's A-okay. Like we just want you guys to be comfortable and have fun. Busy waiting for the next Girbeagly stream, am I right? The world's on fire. You know, nations are attacking each other. People are attacking each other's rights. You know, the job market hasn't bounced back. The economy hasn't bounced back. There's a bunch of shit going on that's affecting people's, you know, just livelihoods and ability to get involved with each other in a way that's sympathetic and empathetic and kind. And it's always a bummer to see that. But I don't see that here. I don't see those, like, people, we have worries and we lift each other up in those moments where we feel weak or sad or scared. But I think that a majority of the people here are just so awesome to talk to and so easy to talk to. And you guys just keep it, like, really cool with each other. And you keep it cool with me. And we have a blast. We joke around. You know, there's banter. There's just good vibes. Just, like, super good vibes. Some people are just allowed to chill after, like, a rough day. And that's the kind of space I want to provide always. So thank you for making it easy to do that. Thank you for constantly allowing it to grow and change and turn into what we all need in whatever moment. So, like, thank you. Like, honestly, like, you're all so awesome. Thank you so much. Who we raiding? It's so late. I normally like to stick around after I raid and, like, hang out with people. So I'm sorry if people expect a raid again tonight. I'm just, like, super tired. I have to go to bed. But yeah, let's see who's live. On my friends list, we have What If Julia is streaming. My boy Octopimp is streaming. Voice of the evil Eric in Boyfriend Dungeon. The guy I got to kill. Well, not kill, but, you know. Manly Badass Hero. My boy Zach is going. A bunch of people. You can go check them out. Scattered to the Wind. Have fun. Be good. Rep the community well. Just thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks for... Got me out of my own head. And it means a lot. I lost a lot of momentum earlier today with the mic. I was very deflated just due to the fact that I was so looking forward to this huge purchase I had made that was going to, like, improve, like, the quality of what I do. Those of you who don't know, like, I'm very, very big into voice acting. And I was so ready to, like, record a new voice character demo reel and start submitting even more auditions than I do right now with the current mic. So having the very expensive product arrive at my house broken, and hearing enough of it to know that it's exactly what I want, but then having that ripped away from me, was very demoralizing earlier today. I just got, like, really into my own head, and I sort of snowballed a little into, like, oh, of course I deserve this kind of dog shit that's happening to me. I suck. I'm the worst, you know, like, that kind of spiral ended up becoming my mentality today. So before I stream tonight, I was also like, man, I'm going live so late, no one's gonna show up because, you know, work, school, whatever tomorrow. So many of you are here. And so many familiar names, just cool ass awesome people. Thank you for being you. Thanks for lighting up tonight for me. Like, genuinely, as much as you guys thank me for what I can provide in any given moment, you do the same for me. A lot of you consistently cheer me up, and I appreciate that a lot. So thanks for being my community. I really couldn't ask for a better community here. Thank you. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you so much for all the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, the donations, anything that came through. It helps out so very much. It allows me to do this as a full-time gig. I'm just unbelievably grateful for all the support we've been getting recently. We lost a few subs overnight, but that's just what happens. But we're still within striking distance of 500, which is crazy. We're like so close to getting back to 500 again, and I appreciate you all for that. Thank you so much for that. Hope you all had fun chatting. If you didn't chat, please know that you lurking here, sharing your time with the community, helps us grow, helps us stay strong. You know, we're pushed up the list of followed channels, recommended channels, whatever, for people lurking here as well. So you're still contributing to the growth of the community in some really big ways. Watch time matters here. Unfortunately, we have to look at the analytics sometimes, and you guys are helping a huge amount just by lurking here. So thank you for being here. Anyway, I hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you so very much. I really, really do. Finger hearts as usual. Gonna go ahead and dip. Say goodnight here. Scatter to the wind. Be good to whoever's communities you end up in tonight. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.